have intensified their desperation that the hospital center will reopen soon. Thomas Khan is one of the patients.
It's very unfortunate going to Winneba, which is a private facility, is rather on the high side. So I'm really caught in a serious. We can only hope they do it as soon as possible, and then we can always we can just wish them the best because we need the services. But because of this issue, I am forced to do one session this week because of the stress in it and the cost involved.
Well, President of the Renal Patients Association, Kwadwo Bafwa Hinkra, says the development is a big blow to patients in the region.
Dialysis is a lifetime something. And then, people's life depends on these machines to live. So if there should be a major shutdown, and it's going to be a big problem because by the point is, that is what we live on. And that is where the prices are a bit more moderate that we go. The private ones we cannot pay. And so if something like that should go happen, it should be a big problem to us.
We stay a while longer on health. The Sector Minister Bernard Okoboy has reiterated government's commitment to complete the La General Hospital within the 28-month target. The original facility was demolished in July 2020 due to its deteriorating infrastructure, and construction of the new modern hospital is currently at 20% completion. During a tour of the project site, Mr. Okoboy reiterated government's commitment to finish construction.
To be very honest with you, if you were looking at only last population, we wouldn't have built this size of a hospital. This will help to take pressure off police hospital and at least Korle Bu Teaching Hospital as well. And that's why government has gone out of its way to show that the project itself, please, action is more powerful than words. We want it to come off beyond the wall. About $9 million or so was released to the contract. That's what has made the work. And so we are committed. We'll make sure that they get the support, the releases to be on the project. Within the 28-month period, my prayer is that I'll be part of the commissioning of this project.
Dr. Bernard Okoboy is Health Minister. Now to the courts. The Attorney General Department says followers of the ongoing ambulance procurement trial, Minority Leader Dr. Akessia Olato-Forson will marvel when the state confronts third accused Richard Jakpa in the witness box on Tuesday. The court on Thursday admitted into evidence the controversial audio recording between Richard Jakpa and Attorney General Godfred Yeboah-Dame. A recording lawyers for Olato-Forson say goes to the heart of the matter before the court. Speaking to my colleague Latif Idrisu after the proceedings, Deputy Attorney General Alfred Yeboah says the admission of the audio will not derail their case.
Sit there, rest there, and wait for our side of the matter, and you'll be marveled. You rested there.
The audio, you didn't want the judge to readmit it into evidence. That has happened. Are you disappointed?
Oh, the judge has given the ruling. That's how the law works. If you think you don't want something to be admitted, you raise an objection. This is the duty of the judge to make a pronouncement of such objections. The judge has done so. That's rule of law.
How bad or damaging is this, admission of the audio to your case?
Not at all, because this audio is something that you have heard, isn't it? Having to heard it, you've heard it. So that is doing it.
Meanwhile, Executive Director of the African Center for Parliamentary Affairs, ACEPA, Dr. Rashid Rahman, is urging the leadership of the legislature and the judiciary to find an amicable solution to the decision of NDC MPs to abandon the House in solidarity with the minority leader. The decision of the opposition MP stems out of the recent refusal of the request by the minority leader to not be in court on the day Parliament resumed. Speaking in an interview with Raymond Akwana Front, the ACEPA boss says it is only a dialogue between these two arms of government that can resolve the standoff.
This will not be resolved purely by law. There has to be some politics in it. The leader of Parliament, that's the Speaker, the leader of the judiciary, the Chief Justice, I believe maybe the Attorney General representing the President or the President himself. I think, some conversations would need to take place.
Well, we move on from there and will only back the free senior high school law if it addresses quality concerns rather than protecting the political legacy of President Akufo-Addo. That's the opposition NDC's position on the free senior high school law. Now, Majority Leader Alexander Afenyo-Markin this week announced the introduction of the bill that, when passed into law, will bind successive governments. But General Secretary of the NDC, Fifi Fiavi-Quote, says they will not back anything designed to simply protect the political legacy of President Akufo-Addo.
Does it not occur to you that's exactly what our friends are about? For them, it's all about politics. They are not, for example, concerned about the challenges that is facing the implementation of the free SHS. They are not concerned about the fact that a lot more needs to be done in terms of the feeding of the children. They are not concerned about the fact that a lot of the infrastructure, a lot more can be done about the infrastructure. They are not concerned. For them, it's concerned about Nana Akufo-Addo brought it, and therefore let's leave it so it can be a legacy for Nana Akufo-Addo. It's all about politics. That's why I'm telling you that this group is all about convenience.
And you had Fifi Fiavikwete, who is Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. Now, Presec Legon began their championship title defense as 15 schools clashed in the first series of contests for academic supremacy in the Guel Regional Championship of the competition. While the school holds the record for winning the regional championship title back-to-back, their contenders are poised to ward them off another entitlement. Adobe Asari has more in this report.
Presec Legon is on course to becoming the regional champions for the Guel Greater Accra Region NSMQ for the fifth consecutive time.
This win is a very good win, and it's our first step towards the regional trophy and eventually the final trophy as well. The work is not done, as we always told in Presec.
Simota School and Ashaiman SHS, after securing slot, shared their excitement, each expressing optimism of winning the next contest.
We prepared very hard for this. We prayed and we believed that we were going to put out our best, and our best should make us win.
Do you see yourselves becoming regional champions?
With God and with our efforts, why not?
I believe in my boys, they can do their work. Very simple.
But there was Dumso whilst the students were engrossed in a heated competition. Despite this minor setback, Accra Academy won the final contest, also qualifying for the regional championship.
We knew that we'll win them. What's your expectation for tomorrow?
Oh yeah, by God's grace.
Adobe Asari's report ending this morning's bulletin on Joy 99.7 FM. I am Amiesi Nyamiche Thompson. There's more news on my joyonline.com. Up next is business on the Super Morning Show.
Do you have a game-changing and innovative business idea or project that can impact the society? This is your moment. Total Energies presents the 4th edition of the Startupper of the Year Challenge. This year, we are looking for 3 winners. The best entrepreneur, also called the InnovUp winner. The best project or innovative business idea that exemplifies the principle of recycling and minimizing waste, also called the Cycle Up winner. And the best project that promotes or relates to sustainable and affordable energies, also called the Power Up winner. And that's not all. 4 additional projects in the Power Up category will be selected by an international jury. Don't wait any longer. Apply at www.startupper.totalenergies.com for a chance to win financial support, professional mentorship, and a spotlight for your project. Terms and conditions apply.
They say a butterfly flapping its wings in Accra can cause a tsunami in Bangkok. So what if your factory in Nsawam could shake up the stock market in Hong Kong? What if your business in Elmina could affect fish production in Norway? What if your refinery in Tema could affect the price of petrol in Moscow? Well, now it can because you have access to the bank with the largest number of customers in Africa.
Aquaba.
Access to our global branch network.
Bonjour.
Good morning.
Our robust asset base and an unparalleled digital infrastructure. So go ahead and flap your wings wherever you are, because with us, you have access to an entire world of possibilities. Access more than banking.
No matter your water needs, Sintex has it all. Sintex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Sintex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Sintex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Sintex tank. Sintex tank, stress-free. Sintex tank, reliable. Sintex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
Hello, Auntie Araba. Hey, Bugger, how are you doing today? I want to buy Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, but I don't have enough money. So what are you going to do? Can you give me the big size? You know, as for me, I'll pay the balance later. Today, no credit. I haven't sold much this morning. If you don't have enough money for the big size, why don't you try the 120-gram pack? There's a 120-gram pack? Introducing the new Pepsodent Cavity Fighter in 120-gram pack size. More affordable and convenient. Get yours today from any supermarket near you. Every smile matters. This advert is FDA approved.
Celebrate Father's Day and Eid al-Adha in style with Melcom. From Saturday 15th to Sunday 16th June, enjoy 20% off on all purchases at any Melcom store near you. Make that special day an Eid al-Adha celebration more fulfilling. Happy Father's Day and Eid al-Adha. Terms and conditions apply. Melcom, where Ghana shops.
Hello? Yo, bro! SG Ghana has done it again. Low interest rates on loans this year too. Yatisubium.
Kojo, I'm at church.
Better double your offering because SG Ghana is about to bless you. Yatisubium. Low, very low interest rates on loans this year too. It's difficult to keep good news to yourself, especially when it can transform your life and those close to you. SG Ghana went low on interest rates last year, and this year we are even lower. Yes, Yatisubium. Get the money you need to turn your dreams into a reality. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you and speak to our dedicated staff about the amazing Yatisubium loans today. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details.
Kojo, it's 3 a.m. What now?
Yatisubium, oh, Yatisubium. Okay, bye. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Hey, morning.
Do you love your father?
Oh, I do. I love my father.
Why?
When I think about him, I think of sacrifice. Yeah, because I think I've said it before. I mean, growing up, he faced a series of misfortunes, but sacrificing so his kids would be in school, he would do that. He would do that. He lost his job several times, and he would break his back just to get money so that we could be in school and have a bright future. And so, my dad is not the expressive lovey-dovey type, but that's how he shows his love. And so,
he sounds just like my dad. You know what? You know what's funny? The things that men do or are required to do as fathers. We see them as routine. We don't see them as special, right? You're supposed to pay the bills. You're supposed to make sure the lights are on. You're supposed to make sure there's food on the table. You're supposed to clothe your family. You're supposed to protect us. If there's a noise outside, you're supposed to go and find out what's making that noise. And pray it's not something that will kill you. You're supposed to do those things. Nobody says, wow, my father pays the bills. He's amazing. No. But the things that our mothers do for us, we consider them all to be miracles. She bore us for 9 months. She gave birth to us. She sold her cloth to pay our school fees. She did, everything that a mother does for us affects us deeply. And we consider it to be a miracle, something above and beyond. She fed us every day. She made our favorite food. When I was sad, she gave me a hug. These things seem like miracles to us.
Miracles, I tell you.
But
when it comes to
that daddy doesn't perform any miracles. And it's funny because I remember the number of times I came home from school. I went to Augusta School. It was and still is a very expensive school to attend. I would come home and say, we need these books, or we need this, so we need to pay for this, we need to do that.
And we expect the dad,
right? And I was in school with ministers' children and children of CEOs and MDs. My father was a professor. I would come home and say, we need this, we need that, I need a new this, I need a new that. And you say, okay, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. And in a day or two, it would be provided.
But that's a miracle right there.
It absolutely is. And and today that I am a father, when I do the maths, I don't understand how he did it. I don't understand where he found the money or even the strength to earn the money to provide every single thing.
Oh, speak of strength, you expect your dad to be strong always.
Yes. And I was one of 3 children. Me, I have 1 child, I know the seat up.
In today's Ghana as well, you know.
Thank you.
School fees alone.
Add the Akufo-Addo factor to it, and you realize that fathers are miracle workers.
Yeah.
But we don't quite see them like that.
And we don't celebrate them enough.
Until they die. And there's nobody to do the things they were doing as a matter of routine. Then suddenly, we realize that they were miracle workers. If your father dies before you become independent,
Charlie,
that's when you realize.
Charlie.
That's when you realize who he was and what he did. Because nobody else will do it.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, today we want to find out,
Father's
why
Day
do you
weekend.
love your father?
Yeah.
Tell us. Why do you love your father? And by the way, you can send us voice notes, okay?
Okay.
We'll play them.
That's
We'll
interesting.
play them. So 055 1111 997. Send us a short voice note, 1 minute or less, and we will play it. We'll tell everybody why you love your father. You can tell us his name, and that amazing thing he does that makes you love him. Right? We can't wait to play your voice on the Super Morning Show. The 6 a.m. news came to us thanks to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. So, time now for Akbafu to bring us the Joy Business Report, and that is by the kind courtesy of Omni Basic Bank, at your service.
And hello, welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, banks forecast significant reduction in cost of credit from third quarter of this year, whilst lending to private sector is expected to improve. We'll hear from Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks. Also coming up, more analysts support calls for West African countries to abandon plans of introducing a single currency for the sub-region and focus on trade harmonization. Plus, on today's Business Journal, we'll bring you a special report from Echi Amanfrom, a major fishmongering community along the Volta River, as traders demand a bridge to aid their work. Details coming up. My name is Daryl Kwal. Thanks for being with us this morning. Hello to our friends listening from Kofi Radio and KT Radio. Banks are expecting interest rates to start declining significantly from the third quarter of this year. They're also expecting lending to businesses to pick up strongly from that period. Commercial banks have, however, stated that this will be dependent on inflation declining. John Ewa is Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks. He has been speaking on PM Express Business Edition.
I like the messaging that is coming from the Finance Ministry, is coming from the World Bank, is coming from the IMF, from Bank of Ghana, all pointing to the fact that the economy is recovering. As the economy recovers and the variables, particularly inflationary pressures, inflation comes down in the manner that the central bank has projected, then we will see the other rates trending down, lower pressures on the currency, which also fuels inflation. If that also comes down, you will find that if a policy rate is around 20% or even below, interbank and the treasury bill rate moves in similar fashion, of course, lending rate is not. We are not far from coming to where if I analyze not too long ago before the DDP 19.5.
That was John Ewell, who is Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks, speaking on PM Express Business Edition. There is a repeat of that program this morning at 11 on the Joy News channel. Now, finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amoah, is urging West African economies to focus on improving the African continental free trade area to realize its full potential. He made the suggestion after a former finance minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, called on ECOWAS member countries to abandon moves of implementing a single currency for the sub-region. Speaking to Joy Business, Dr. Amoah agreed with Mr. Ofori-Atta's proposal that African economies should rather invest in the harmonization of trade and not pursue a single currency.
If even before we go into it, we're having challenges and we have not been successful because of obvious reasons, countries are not committed to go by the criteria, why don't we think about what next to do, which is to focus on the big goal, which is the African Continental Free Trade Agreement and area, and let's benefit from the harmonization of trade and services through that particular channel. From that score, I will say that it is better if we put that ECO call aside and then work towards the economic integration of the whole of Africa.
You had Dr. Benjamin Amoah, finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School. The agri sector and fintechs in the country are set to benefit from a 1 billion cedi funding from the Development Bank Ghana in the coming months. This represents the bank's next phase of funding to some critical sectors of the economy. Chief Executive of the bank, Kwame Aduka, disclosed this to Joy Business on the sidelines of the Afrexim Bank annual meeting in Nassau, the Bahamas.
And why is that important? That's important because this is an area where we can directly influence the youth. It's a big area for the youth. It's where we talk about portable skills. And it's also where we can leapfrog a lot of the old technologies. And it's also not as capital intensive. So in terms of making an impact in the youth, yes, we still focus on agriculture. Yes, we still focus on manufacturing. But one of our key areas that we're going to start doing a lot more in is ICT. And that's on the back of the 3i Africa Summit.
You had Kwame Aduka there, Development Bank Chief Executive of Development Bank Ghana, speaking to Joy Business in Nassau, the Bahamas, on the sidelines of the Afrexim Bank annual meeting. Now, lecturer at the Department of Crop Science at the University of Cape Coast, Dr. Kojo Amoah, says food prices are likely to reduce in the next half of the year. According to him, the current shortage of some staple foods and its associated price hikes on the market can be attributed to the country's planting cycle, which is expected to experience a turnaround as farmers enter the planting season. Dr. Amoah, however, warned that increasing fuel prices could cause the prices of foodstuff to remain same.
One thing is that from March ending, most Ghanaian farmers have started production. So before you realize by the end of July, most of these crops are going to be in glats in the market. So we are going to have peppers, garden eggs and all that in the market. And when these foods are in a glat, definitely prices decreases. Everybody wants to sell it and go home. So they decrease the price. And then, so definitely it will go down. But if we still have increase of fuel that will affect the transportation costs, definitely it is still going to be decreased, but we are not going to have an appreciative decrease.
Dr. Kojo Amoah is an agronomist at the University of Cape Coast. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, residents, particularly traders in Echi Amanfrom, a major fish mongering community along the Volta River and Akwewu Amanfrom plains of the eastern region, are demanding the construction of a bridge across the river to aid their movement and business. A pontoon, which is currently the only reliable and safe means of transport for communities located on either end of the riverbanks, is not enough for the inhabitants. Emefa Atiamweli traveled the stretch and interacted with members of the community in today's Business Journal. Take a listen.
The road from here to Donkokrum is very bad.
Frustration, exhaustion from persistent disapproval, and bottled up anger all waiting to explode. This is perhaps the best way to describe the mood and condition in which residents and traders at Echi Amanfrom find themselves. As tax-paying citizens, they deserve an equal share of the national infrastructure. All they want is improved road infrastructure, and where that will not be possible anytime soon, a bridge to safely cross the Volta Lake to enable them go about their daily chores.
It's scary traveling on the road from here to Ketapa. This is Ghana's food basket.
Traders of the popular smoked Volta delicacy known as Akosombo fish, who plied their trade here, say their businesses are collapsing. The harsh economic conditions have not spared them. In fact, their condition has worsened. Vena, Comfort, and Mamadura have plied their trade here for over a decade. They are not happy about the state of affairs.
For about a month now, sales have been very bad.
1 million. We appeal to
the government to provide us with sheds so we can sell our wares.
Travelers to and from Afram Plains have only two routes to reach their destinations. It's either via the Eastern Corridor Road through Pando or through the Eastern Region town of Kwu, continuing with the pontoon to the other side. The long distance involved in using the Pando stretch compels most travelers from the central and southern parts of the country to prefer the pontoon after going through the Kwu Ridge. The pontoon is just one carting both cargo and passengers across the lake every other hour. If you miss it on whichever side of the river you find yourself, you would need to wait 1 hour for its return and almost another hour for loading before takeoff. Dora and a cab driver fear that in case of emergency, lives could be lost.
If the pontoon breaks down and you can't afford a boat when you are not feeling well, you may lose your life.
We appeal to government to fix the bridge because we are suffering.
This community's plea for a bridge is not just a call for convenience, but a cry for survival and economic stability.
And that was MFI Tiamwa Eli with today's Business Journal, putting the spotlight on the challenges faced by traders in Echi and Manfum, a major fish mongering community along the Volta River. And before we go, look at the markets as we conclude this morning, beginning with the currency market. The dollar going for 15 cedis, 15 pesos. That's what's being sold at the Forex bureaus. Also, on the British pound going for 19 cedis 48 pesos, a euro going for 15 cedis 48 pesos. On the commodity market, crude oil selling at $82.36 a barrel after going up marginally from yesterday's trading. Gold was up by more than $58 selling this morning at $2,304 an ounce. Cocoa on the other hand going for $10,110 a ton after adding more than $200. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. The Super Morning Show continues with Kojo Yankson and the team. Don't go anywhere, Kojo.
Yeah, hey, these people want to entrap me. So they've loaded a nice song from Joe Metal.
Yeah, here is the latest, or is it?
Yeah, but the title is going to embarrass me.
Aaron, where are you, Aaron?
My landlord will sack me.
It's not Ghana.
It's not Ghana. It's Nigerian. So I can say it wrong. Oba awon oba. Oba won oba.
Oba won oba.
Oba won oba. Anyway,
okay.
Yes, it features someone called Sumisola Agbebi.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, Joe Metal singing in Nigerian languages now. Can you blame him?
International.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Metal.
Oba won oba. Obawongba. That's Joe Metal's latest. Yes, this is what they meant when they said on the day of Pentecost, people spoke in tongues. Yes, people are singing in other languages by the Spirit of the Lord.
What's the meaning of Obawongba?
That one, you need an interpreter to explain it.
Now, you don't know that thing now. Yeah.
When people speak in tongues, do you understand? Do you understand when people speak in tongues?
But this is not what they said.
Yeah?
You said it was a Nigerian language.
And Nigerian language is not a tongue.
I'm saying that this is a Nigerian language.
Which is a tongue.
So how did you select the song? So if that thing, all that you saw was something else, how would you have selected it?
Obawongba.
So what does it
at this
mean?
point, I think everyone should come and explain what it is.
What does it mean? I will say now it is tongues.
Beautiful music. But when people speak in tongues, you ask them what it means.
Yes, please. Why?
Hey.
King of Kings. Okay.
There you
Yoruba.
go. It means King of Kings, according to Samuel Mbura. I am correctly attributing the quote to Samuel Mbura.
Very well, my phone.
He told us that it means King of Kings.
Mbura can do wonders in his life.
Yes. Apparently, in the Yoruba language, Oba means ruler.
By the time we finish this show today, we would have moved from King of Kings to so many other variations that would have determined that Mbura was just doing something to us.
Oh dear. Well, while we wait for Mbura to be proved wrong, let's get on with the show.
Yes, the Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group Limited. Kojo, have you seen the notice that has been shared widely on social media?
Tell me.
That this one says, I overtook a vehicle that was moving so slow between Koforidua and Ados. Ados, yes. By the time I got to a Mampon and checked my phone, I had this message. And the message said, caution notice. This is a caution notice. No fine has been issued. From July 18, the Ghana Police Service will issue electronic tickets for similar traffic offences if you are not. And the caution notice about speeding.
Beautiful.
That's the offence, yes.
Beautiful.
I am so impressed.
Wonderful.
Yes. That means the cameras are working. We didn't waste our money on it. Yeah. So it should be deployed. Good job. I'm not sure. I want to say that Dampare, but I know very soon it will soon be attributed to Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia too. But let me start from Dampare for leading the police service. I know that as this conversation progresses, by the end of the day, yes, the original owners of the digitalization and the cameras will come up and say that we are the ones who did it. So it's very great. Those of you who have been hiding from traffic offences, and especially when they get on the highways, it's as if Christ has taken over the steering wheel.
Anyway,
yes. Well, so the Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota Superior Quality. So be careful on the road.
Yeah. Look, if indeed,
we'll catch you.
Yes,
you will pay the fine.
If the IGP is able to institute just this, he will have. Excuse me. Forgive me. He will have something to point to as a legacy, right? Because we've been talking about this for so long. It's something that happens everywhere else in the world, and it is a great check on people's behavior on the roads.
You know, it'll be painful, right? When you have gone to pay the guy who stopped you somewhere, and yet a camera caught you, and you have to pay another fine.
Pay a fine anyway.
You have to explain to the camera in court that, boss,
I already bribed.
Yes, I have already paid the system. So people should agree on who should be the recipient going forward.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's learn how to say it right.
And it's brought to you by Kingdom Books at Kingdom Quality and Affordability at their hallmarks and Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either. I say either.
Oh, I am tired. The fatigue is marrow deep. This is how I usually feel by Friday morning when the toils of the week finally start to take a toll on my body. Now, can we talk about this word for a moment? Body. B-O-D-Y. Body. Not buddy. Body. The physical structure of a person or animal.
It can also refer to the main shell of a vehicle or aircraft. It comes from the Old English bodig, which referred to the main trunk of a man or beast. It evolved through several incarnations into the modern English word body, but at no point was it pronounced baddie. A baddie is a colloquial term for the villain in a movie. Absolutely nothing to do with the skin, flesh, bones, and organs that make up the physical structure of a human being. So why the confusion? Why baddie instead of body? Does somebody know the reason? Anybody? Well, if somebody can explain it, please tell us on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS and we will share your answers with everybody.
Alrighty.
Yes, so it's body, not body.
Oh, I hear a lot of people say body.
Yeah, not body saying.
Like how they say dollar.
People.
Why? Anyway.
They're bogus.
Yes. We're so glad that Akpafu has stayed for a few hours.
The bogus.
The baggers are the one who. Oh my goodness.
Baggers.
That's problematic. That word has a different meaning. I'd rather not go there. All right. So Akpafu has stayed behind. We're very glad.
I was literally dragged here.
Yes. Well, but it's for a good cause. Yes. Akpafu will help us with the news review brought to us by Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, and Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, let's start with the Catholic Standard. It's reporting this morning. Pope Francis tells priests to keep homilies short as people fall asleep.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, how can you sleep like that? Frankly, the Catholic Church are some of the shortest, what they call it, sermons you can find anywhere in the world. I am wondering why.
What's the duration, really?
I have not heard beyond 30 minutes before.
And people fall
Some
asleep?
do 15, 20. Oh, yes. I'm not sure why anybody will sleep like that. Except you were very busy the day before.
Maybe they should revise how it is delivered. I don't know. Make it more exciting.
No. Some of us rejected that movement long time ago. I'm not sure no, but maybe they should find interesting ways of. Some priests can tell extraordinary stories. By the time they finish with the story, you're not sure you've heard the entire sermon, or you're not even sure that you've done 30 or 15 minutes or 30. Some, the skill, they are still developing it. So it's a bit, on the boring side, which may lead some people, but I struggle to see that the word of God is boring under any circumstance. So yeah, I don't know how it's going to be implemented, but keep it short. So
well, I mean, I think it's easy for us to assume that the Pope is saying people sleep because it's boring. It may be that people sleep because they're tired.
Yes.
Right? It's Sunday. And they've been working the whole week and they've come to church because they must. It's part of their religion. They must come to church. They've come to church, and the Pope is thinking that, look, let's not cause them to show their fatigue in church. Let's wrap things up quickly so they can go home and get some rest.
And if it's short and they can hear something that benefits them, is much more profitable than being
after 2,000 years of Christianity, what message has not been shared?
Oh no, sometimes you hear something fresh every day. Something new every morning.
Hey, no, every morning.
They are new every morning.
It's
when was the last time you were in church?
Rendition. Oh my God. Are you people too? You are quick to bring in needless intervention. This is my rendition.
Something new in the morning.
Every morning. Yes. That's how. But see, for Christ the King, for example, that's a 6 a.m., 8, and there's also 10 before the 6 p.m. one. You get what I'm trying to say? So there are alternatives available to you. And you should be very busy on Saturday to be sleeping at 6 p.m. the next day. I think
are
we
busy
should also
people.
Explore, what they call it, the times that we do Mass. Yes, and it will help out properly. This does not go for the Catholic. This is Catholic church with some of the shortest. I've been to some churches. By the time the man starts preaching, they've done like 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Why are you all of a sudden so tired on a Sunday morning?
That's what I'm saying.
Saturday, in the house of God.
Yeah, that's also what I'm trying to say. You should be able to prioritize what's of God. Listen well, And the people who have made up their life there, they can only listen online. Well, anyway. But well.
But I mean, if it's short and people are going to be up to listen, then do it. That's what I think, yeah.
And then someone will tend to like podcast. Anyway, now new secondary education curriculum to inculcate values, and this one says Catholic Church in Africa is booming but faces big challenges. Those are the stories on the front page of the Catholic Standard. The editorial is that the last hope for ending the deadlock on the clearance of the Global Fund imported medications. You know, the minister says he has issued some fiat for that to be done immediately.
All right. Time to review the Ghanaian Times. So I'll just pick up from where you ended about the government releasing 7.4 million cedis to clear 64 containers of medical supplies. The Ghanaian Times has an interesting editorial. It says sanction delay in delivering public service. And so says the efforts of the government in ensuring the good health of the people have no doubt. However, certain things going on in the health sector take the shine out of these efforts. One of such is the delay in clearing imported health items from the ports in good time. Essentially, the editorial saying that, well, if people are delaying, they should be sanctioned for this. And so it's using this scenario as a reason for calling for a sanction in delays in delivering public service.
Okay. Oh, no, it's important because it affects lives in very different form. I don't understand why somebody's job is just to go to work and make sure that these things are done, and yet we have to be begging them, we have to be cajoling them, sometimes almost insulting them before they get to do that job. You can never understand them, and yet they are paid all the time. They have people who should be helping them think. Anyway, but other stories.
So the 1992 Constitution Review recommendations, you know that there's a review currently going on, and the Ghanaian Times has on its headline, President to pay tax, say amen. So it's the recommendation that the President should pay tax. Also, the number of ministers should be capped at 25. Deputy minister positions should be scrapped. MPs to cease being ministers. And so these are some of the recommendations coming out. I think these are very good ones that should be considered at the end of the review. And
hopefully they will see the light of day and not be started after whatever period. Anyway.
So those are the stories on the Ghanaian Times.
Yes, the Daily Graphics reported this morning. Speak true to the Vice President, that's Asante Hene, and President should pay tax. Also on the front page here. Vote buying is an aberration of democracy. This is NCCE chairperson. And Anyaso Utuma, MPP's fortress, poor roads, drainage system, also be deviling the place. All right, those are stories on the front page of the Daily Graphic.
Let's turn to the Daily Guide. So I met Dame in Kulendi's house, Jakwa. That's from yesterday's court proceedings. I remember you've been following. Yeah. And so let me just get bits of that story. So the businessman at the center of the 2.37 million euro defective ambulances case, Richard Jakwa, has admitted to the court that his meetings with the Attorney General Godfred Yawadame were at the home of Justice Yoni Kulendi, a justice of the Supreme Court who is the cousin of the accused. He also told the court that he requested the meeting with the Attorney General, stating that, quote, I requested for the meeting at the time and venue of his convenience, and he replied he will arrange, though my brother is the Supreme Court judge. And so these are some of the revelations coming out of those court hearings. We are told that the secret recording that became so much news over the past week has also been admitted. So there you go. Let's see how this goes out. Tuesday, right? That's when they
go back to court. The final is reporting 3 weeks doomsday looms due to reduced gas supply from Nigeria. We saw that's the bill from Greco and ECG. And Kufuor scholars launch voter education campaign and graduation ceremony. And there is Kokobor tout 2 billion profit in 2023. Aggressive fight against swollen shoe disease, and over 13.8 million seedlings distributed for Green Ghana Day. And those are the stories on the front page of the New Finder.
Okay, I'll still stick with the Daily Guide. This interesting story I just wanted to tell us about. So the Kaswa soldier killer has been charged with murder. Apparently, the Attorney General has advised the police to officially charge Ben Lord Ababio, aka Nana Berima Ababio, with murder over the killing of a military officer at Millennium City Kaswa in the Central Region. I don't know if you remember that story, Kojo. So the self-acclaimed traditional ruler allegedly shot and killed the soldier on April 30 in front of Millennium City Police Station. The audacity.
That was the lowest point of this land dispute nonsense.
Yeah, and so he's going to be charged with murder. Let's see how that also goes. Bawumia presents laptops to students. Yeah. Okay. So those are the stories on the front page of the daily guide.
Let's do the online review. It's brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy, Yenara Yendia, as well as G&J Technical Services, celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana. Now, Good Energy has hit the road with exciting choices to energize your vehicle. It's giving you more options to take you further, so watch the space for your choice. Goyle, Yena, Yendia. Now, life is unpredictable, and that shouldn't cast doubts on your future. Gain peace of mind by securing your future with Zenith Bank's bank assurance plans. Whether it's an educational plan to safeguard your child's academic future, a life plan to give you and your loved ones financial support in the event of critical illness, permanent disability and death, or a farewell plan to cover funeral expenses, Zenith Bank's bank assurance plans, underwritten by Prudential Life Insurance, provides an absolute peace of mind. Secure your future and that of your family with Zenith Bank Assurance today. Sign up at any Zenith Bank branch across the country or go to zenithbank.com.gh for more information. Zenith Bank, in your best interest. Now, ECG Gridco announced 3 weeks load management is the big story on my
There we go again.
Here we go again, right? Now, let me ask you this. So, all along, we've been told that the gas that we use comes both from Nigeria through the West Africa Gas Pipeline and from our own, oil rigs, okay, in the western region, also through the same West Africa Gas Pipeline. So, I want to know, this work that they are doing, is it in Nigeria? Is it affecting just the gas from Nigeria? Are we still able to get gas from our own sources? Because, I mean, in theory, we ought to have, and I'm happy to be corrected if I've got it wrong, but we ought to have enough gas to fire these plants for 3 weeks from our own sources, especially since we're still flaring gas, we're still burning off excess.
Exactly.
So, should we not be able to get enough to power our plants for 3 weeks until Nigeria comes back online? I'm not the expert. I would like someone to explain that to us.
Yeah, we'll be happy to receive some explanation. 3 weeks of load shedding.
Some way. Anyway, at least this time around, they've given us a finite period. If we can now know when they intend to switch it off. This one is pre-planned. So they should be able to tell us when the lights in our area will go off, so that everyone can plan accordingly.
Plan as well.
Yeah. This one, dear, we beg. I thank God we have a hung parliament. Let's sustain this for a while. Speaker Bagbin. I think I understand what he means.
Yeah, but there are others who think that no work is done in the hung parliament.
That's not true. Work is done.
They feel that, the government of the day cannot, go ahead with these policies or plans because there's always a challenge, there's always a conflict of a sort.
But is the government not operating?
It's good. It holds the government accountable, doesn't it?
Do you know what I would like? In fact, a hung parliament is not as effective as the other party having majority.
And that's a whole lot of confusion.
I want to see. That I want to see.
Looking forward to the day. I'm sure it's going to happen very soon, pretty soon.
Because look, this idea that government wouldn't operate, that is ridiculous. First of all, if that were true, in fact, if parliamentarians believe that they cannot operate under those circumstances, then that is the clearest proof that they are not there to work for the interest of the nation. They are only there to work for the interest of their party.
Yeah.
That is the only circumstance under which,
a big problem because, the politicians tend to toe the party line and come with independent decisions.
Which is a pity. And there's a precedent set for this. I think when the Right Reverend Mike Okwe was Speaker, there was a ruling given that pretty much set the precedent that parliamentarians represent party first before constituency. And that, to me, was an unfortunate interpretation of the Constitution.
MPs should be able to make their own decisions.
To me, that was very unfortunate, yes. Because it means that we are not represented. The House of Representatives doesn't represent us.
The people, yeah.
That is unfortunate. Because it just fuels the winner-takes-all mentality. And that ruling by Right Reverend Michael Okwe cemented it. So even Parliament can't check
the executive, as long as the executive party has majority in
the
Parliament.
House. Yeah.
So I can't wait for skirt and blouse.
Let's see what happens in
can't
2024 December.
This idea that the state wouldn't operate there, let's put it out of our minds. Let's put it out. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it works, because they have to work in the interest.
And it's good for our democracy as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to go for the BBC News. Apafu, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. BBC News comes to you thanks to Fidelity Bank, Believe With Us, and Old Mutual. 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
What name brightens the streets, homes, and businesses of Ghana? What company has been providing world-class backup power to Ghanaians for 30 years?
G&J Technical Services.
Final answer?
Yes, G&J, final answer.
Correct.
G&J is celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana. As the largest supplier of world-class generators in the country, we have been the backbone of Ghana's alternative power industry by delivering the best sales, maintenance, and after-sales solutions the nation has ever seen. We've done it for 30 years, and we promise that the future will be even brighter. Reach us in Accra on 030-268-9178 or 9179 and 020-222-2204 all the way to 2220. And in Kumasi on 020-222-236 or 020-222-2220.
Do you need a car for a day, a week, or longer? Look no further. Avis Rent-A-Car Ghana has got you covered, catering to your every need. Whether it's self-drive or chauffeur-driven, we ensure your journey is filled with comfort and style. Choose from our range of sedans, SUVs, mini SUVs, vans, and buses available to suit your business or planning need. With Avis, your journey knows no bounds. We travel anywhere in Ghana, Benin, Togo, and Côte d'Ivoire. Our prices start from as low as 600 Ghana cedis a day. T&Cs apply. Call us now on 0302-761-751 or email rentacar@avisghana.com. Visit our website, avisghana.com. Avis Rent-A-Car. Plan on us.
Say donut, 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 donut. Hey, donut, 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 donut. Donut, donut. Young cotton donut. Donut, donut. Malaria syrup donut. Everybody follow nut sa malaria. A 3D till nut now. Wogonto malaria chill. Wohopopo. What mean the day? I want the donut. No. Lonat scatter malaria. Lonat ide scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenhwehwemu hu se malaria wo mojam ansa na wanum Lonat. Na nam yensearch na malaria no daso wo ho a ko hu doctor.
This advert is FDA approved.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680 884 or 0307 086 370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Coming up after the news from the BBC World Service, it's Hard Talk from Paris with me, Stephen Sacker. Just days ago, President Macron sent political shockwaves through France by calling a snap parliamentary election, with the first round of voting at the end of this month. It followed European election results, which saw Marine Le Pen's far-right party massively outperform the president's centrist coalition. My guest is France's Europe Minister, Jean-Noël Barrot. His ally, Macron, has made an extraordinary political gamble, which will impact not just France, but all of Europe. Will it backfire?
There is no more powerful answer to discontent and to expectations than to give to the people the ability to decide for themselves.
That's Jean-Noël Barrot on Hard Talk after the news.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. G7 leaders meeting in Italy will focus their second day of talks on trade tensions with China and Beijing's tacit support for Russia's aggression against Ukraine. On Thursday, they agreed new measures to support Ukraine against Russia's invasion. Here's Mark Lowen.
There is the accusation that China is producing too much. There's an overproduction of Chinese goods fueled by Chinese subsidies, which is basically saturating the global market and stifling competition. But also the accusation that small Chinese banks are still lending to Russia and allowing Russia to evade sanctions and fuel its war machine. So that is the focus this morning. And then this afternoon, the Pope will come here to the G7 for the very first time in the history of the G7. The 87-year-old pontiff with his finger on the button of artificial intelligence as he attends a session on AI.
Rampant speculation about possible collusion with foreign powers has left Canadian politicians under a cloud of suspicion. It follows assertions by the new Democratic Party leader Jagmeet Singh, who has accused unnamed MPs of being traitors. He made his allegations after being allowed to read a top-secret intelligence report, which he said showed some MPs had knowingly provided help to foreign governments. His viewpoint contradicts that of Green Party leader Elizabeth May, who also read the report. South Africa's parliament is due to meet shortly for the first time since the ANC lost its majority in elections last month. On the eve of the meeting, the ANC said it had made progress towards forming a unity government. One of the new parliament's first jobs is to choose a president. Cyril Ramaphosa is widely expected to remain in office. Barbara Pletasher in Cape Town says challenges will need to be overcome.
It's dealing with a lot of quite different political ideologies and visions for the country on the one hand, and on the other it's dealing with differences within the party over who to partner with. So the Secretary General said crucially that the agreement for the National Unity Government was that it would gravitate towards the centre, which is good news for business, but that means that ANC breakaway parties on the far left have not agreed to join. He also said that the second largest party, the Democratic Alliance, was going to support the government, although the DA hasn't confirmed that. But this is a party that advocates free market economics, which are at odds with the ANC's left-wing tradition.
Elon Musk has thanked Tesla shareholders who've approved a pay package for him worth up to $56 billion. If implemented, it would make him the highest-paid chief executive in US history. Mr. Musk told crowds who chanted his name at the shareholders' meeting in Austin, Texas, "I love you guys." Small-scale investors in the electric car firm overwhelmingly backed the pay deal, but there was opposition from some big institutions who viewed it as excessive. World News from the BBC. May's inflation figure for Argentina shows the lowest monthly rate for 2.5 years. The 4.2% figure was the fifth straight monthly fall as President Javier Milei pushes his controversial austerity drive to reduce the soaring annual rate, amongst the highest in the world. Much of the decline is attributed to austerity, causing a fall in consumption. The Japanese pop group Mrs. Green Apples has withdrawn its latest video from circulation and apologised after criticism that it appeared to depict indigenous people as apes. Here's Shaima Khalil.
In the music video, the three band members are seen dressed as historical figures, including one of Christopher Columbus on a visit to a tropical island. The members are shown interacting with primitive creatures depicted as apes and presumed to be native to the island. The Mrs. Green Apple video sparked a wave of criticism on social media, with fans describing it as racist. Motoki Omori, the band's vocalist, apologized on the group's fan page, and the band's record company pulled it from public view on Thursday, saying it lacked understanding of historical and cultural context. Coca-Cola Japan said it has suspended all ads featuring the song, adding that it does not tolerate any form of discrimination.
The European Football Championship kicks off later in Germany, with the hosts taking on Scotland in the first match in Munich. 24 teams are taking part in the tournament over the next month, with tens of thousands of fans travelling to cheer on their team. Border controls have been reintroduced. The Germans are one of the favourites to win the tournament, along with France and England. Pope Francis is due to host famous comedians at the Vatican before joining G7 leaders in southern Italy later in the day. He's expected to talk about the role of comedy in promoting empathy. The pontiff says he regularly prays to God to give him a sense of humour. About 100 comedians have been invited, including the Americans Chris Rock and Jimmy Fallon. BBC News.
Welcome to Hot.
My body, when you wake up in the morning.
Your vote can make this possible.
I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms. So invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Wake up, good morning, good morning.
What is Tapengo? So he had to make up a story to explain, because he insisted that was what Madonna was saying, that she dreamt of Tapengo. So after further interrogation, he explained that Tapengo was a dear friend of hers growing up. His full name was Donald Tapengo.
It's a story there.
Yeah, she dreamt of Donald Tapengo.
Mindful of the fact that I just asked you what the meaning of that thing is when you said it.
Yes, but it came from somewhere. So now you know where it came from.
I see.
Don't you?
No problem at all.
Who am I? You are a mere innocent bystander.
Yes.
You can't be asking me questions at this time. All right, well, it's 7:22, and we've just been told by ECG that ECG and Greco that we can expect about 3 weeks of load shedding. Anambwa.
Yes, let me give you the details of that. Say for immediate release, power supply issues, gas challenge from Nigeria. Accra, Thursday, 13th of June, 2024. The Ghana Grid Company Limited, Gridco, good morning, Chifa Bampo. And the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, good morning, William Boateng, wish to inform the public that due to a reduction in gas supply from Nigeria, since yesterday, Wednesday, the 12th of June, 2024, some areas across the country have experienced interruption in power supply. The West Africa Gas Pipeline Company, WAPCO, in a statement, has explained that the reduction in gas supply was due to maintenance works being undertaken by a gas supplier in Nigeria and is projected to last 3 weeks. The maintenance has caused a reduction in overall power generation capacity in Ghana, which could result in load management over the period of the work. Gridco and ECG, however, wish to assure the public that we are collaborating with other stakeholders in the power value chain to optimize available resources to ensure minimal impact of the reduction in gas supply on consumers. Gridco and ECG sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused. So, if you are experiencing it, they said from Wednesday you started experiencing something. So, you should get the understanding that this is where it's coming from.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the fact that you have not bought fuel for anything, or our fuel is finished. I'm the one reading into that thing. They have not stated that yet.
Please, nobody has said it.
Yes, I'm saying that. I want to believe it has nothing to do with the fact that we bought fuel. We don't know
fuel is finished.
When the next consignment is coming from.
That can't be it.
No, that can't be it. That would be conjecture on my side. I don't want to do that.
Do not conject.
No. It has nothing.
That's not an English word, by the way. Kids, conject is not an English word. Okay.
It has nothing to do with the fact that the
verb is conjecture as well.
Yes. Okay. The fear is that mostly maintenance is planned. So you may know ahead of time. Getting to know a day before is a bit strange. Oh, Kojo, you are a competent manager. You know that, right?
Yes, I know.
Yes, because we have been told in times past, in the next 3 months, this is going to happen within this period. But were we not aware that there were going to be some maintenance one? Because sometimes they use the word routine maintenance, which suggests that it has been planned ahead of time. How different is this particular one? 2, some of us started having elevated doomsday before this matter was brought out. Is it related to that, or is the old doomsday that we are still dealing with? I hope you get my point. What I would have wanted to see is currently how many of our plants are functioning. How much is that giving us? How much have we lost? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Even if you will not accompany this statement, which is now definitive, that we will have a 3-week problem. I hope you get my point. If there's a 3-week problem, now you know the scope, at least, that it will be at least 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So we should be able to find an alternative plan in place, which is, let's say, a timetable. I hope you get my point.
In fact, I mean,
So,
before you come to timetable, you have to first of all deplete all other sources of fuel.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to first of all say that there are no other sources of fuel to cover us for 3 weeks while we don't get gas from Nigeria. There's no other source of fuel, so we must now have a timetable. And I mean, that leads to my questions. Okay, first of all, and these questions are genuine. I don't actually know the answers. I'm not like trying to be smart or clever or whatever. I don't know the answers to these questions. Number one is what's the capacity of our own gas production, right? And is there enough? Do we produce enough gas to at least cover us for 3 weeks while we are waiting for Nigeria to come back online? That's the first thing I want to know. I know that some time ago we were even flaring gas, which means we're burning the excess. Okay, is that still happening, or are we now harnessing all of it? And all of it, how much is that? How much of our gas needs does that fulfill? Okay, is there enough there? At least for the next 3 weeks. Now we know that these gas plants also use crude. So can we get 3 weeks worth of crude just to tide us over until the gas comes back online? Is that not an option? Right? Was that option considered at all? And if it was considered, why was it discarded?
So yes, these are questions that are, so maybe if we get the clarification required, because it appears on the face of the document there are some
of the pink sheet.
yes, one or two issues that we want to know about. Going into the future. Now, if we can't do anything about our current situation, can we be helped to plan?
Yes, that's the final thing.
Yeah.
So now that we know in advance that for the next 3 weeks we have to shed load,
can we be helped to
plan? Can you tell us where the load will be shed and when? So that we can plan.
So there are no surprises in this republic on this matter. Because people pay money for people to go to work and go and work.
Yes.
When they go and they appear at the work, there's no power for them to work.
It looks
then
nice.
They will pay them to go home and come and pay them salary too for no work done.
Anyway, it's nice that ECG and Gridco are working together. So please, if they can work together to give us a timetable, that would be wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. All right. So Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. So of course, today we are asking, do you love your father and why? Raymond?
Yes.
You are like me.
Yeah. Partial orphans.
Yes.
Yes,
we have been deprived.
Yeah. Yes, I see. My father was the man who calmed everybody. He was the solution to everybody's problem. And it's so, see, you'll be, everybody is concerned about one thing or the other. Then you only say, no, hold on. No, I'll fix it. Then when the I'll fix it comes in, the entire community is quiet.
Exactly.
No, not just quiet, but we believe that when he says, and sometimes you wonder how he fixes those things. And so, but when he says, no, I'll do it. He's also the man who makes me feel that when they say you are in trouble, then he say, don't worry. I mean, he had an expression, look on the bright side. Yeah, this thing will soon pass.
Yeah.
When you're not well, in 2 years' time, you'll be better. You never remember that you're not well today.
Yeah.
And he was very calm, so that's his disposition. He's not a one that would intimidate you or harass you with anything.
Yeah.
He was mostly quiet too. So my image of him, even when I was not around most of the time, is that he's the one we have to call when push comes to shove.
Yeah.
When all else are impossible, when nothing else is happening, you have to make sure that he call him. And if he's not around, say, oh, don't worry. You tomorrow morning, I'll make sure that somebody brings you this, or this is solved this way, and that's all. The solution came from him.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So I mean, I that is still the image I have of the man. 100. Yeah. And when he died, it became very, very obvious that not only me, but some of us were heavily exposed.
Yes. It's almost as if you were here when I was talking to Darrell earlier, because we talked about the same things.
Okay.
We talked about how fathers say, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And they do. And we don't see that as a miracle. We see it as his duty. I mean, it's normal. If I go to him and I tell him I need this and he says, I'll take care of it, it will get done.
Now I'm an old man. Sometimes I'm wondering
how did he do it? We actually take it for granted that when your father says it will get done, it gets done. It's kind of like it's like you rely on it like how you rely on the sun to come up in the morning.
Yeah.
You no longer see it as a miracle. Just a fact of life.
And you're not shocked. Yeah, there's nothing happening.
There's nothing surprising.
Yeah.
But everything our mothers do for us, we consider miracles. You know, your mother bore you for 9 months. That's a miracle. She made your favorite food. When you were sad, she gave you a hug. You know, she sold her cloth to pay for your school fees. That was a miracle. Everything mommy does is a miracle. And we feel it deeply within us. That connection between us and our mothers. But when it comes to our fathers, it's normal. It's routine. In fact, we see more of his shortcomings. He was never there. He was always away working. You know, when you come home, he's not there. When he comes in the evenings, you are asleep. You only see him on weekends. And when you see him on weekends, he gives you work to do. We only see the shortcomings. We don't see the miracles. And that's a pity. So today we are deliberately trying to focus on the miracles. We're asking you, why do you love your father? Why do you love your father? Send us all of your answers via X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. But we're also taking your voice notes, by the way. We'd love to play a few of your voice notes. So send them through to us on 055 1111 997. Why do you love your father? We're doing this because Sunday is Father's Day. We certainly want to celebrate and represent our dads right here on the Super Morning Show. Why do you love your father? Hashtag JoySMS.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy.
Kojo, the UPSA Law School Point of Law series is what I'm actually going to give you right now. You should take interest in this one. Where an accused person is induced to make or write down statements by being subjected to cruel or inhuman conditions, or by being beaten by a public officer, or by a person with a direct interest in the outcome of the action, such a statement is not made voluntarily, and it is inadmissible in court. So the things that should not happen to you when you're an accused person is that when you are induced to make or write down statements by being subjected to cruel or inhuman conditions, or by being, or here that means that it's not and, it's all. So 1, being subjected to cruel or inhuman conditions, or by being beaten by a public officer, or by a person with a direct interest in the outcome of the action. Such a statement is not made voluntarily, and it is inadmissible in court. So if they beat a statement out of you, it is inadmissible. This is from section 1202 and 4 of the Evidence Act, 1975, NRCD 323. Yes.
You know, it's funny. I mean, it specifies the people who can't beat you in order for your testimony to be inadmissible.
Yeah, public officer.
But I'm wondering if some strange person is brought in to beat you instead. will that then legitimize your testimony?
Would the key point here not be that you didn't make it voluntarily?
Well, they say that the result of those listed people beating you would mean that your statement was not made voluntarily.
Yes.
So if a person who is not listed in that law beats you,
it starts with you being induced to make or write down a statement.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to say?
That's the first option.
Yes.
If you are induced to write down a statement.
So if a third party beats you and that becomes some form of a compelling factor for you to write it, it equally would amount to it.
Because
but
of
now
the way
it
they
spells
listed
out
those people, no?
that, you know, beyond the... So if you are deceived by Samuel Dame to say, oh, see, God wants you to write a statement, and God wants you to write 4 pages admitting all that you have done, And you think that Samuel Dame is a man of God, mostly. And so you believe that you really want to write that. That may be somebody inducing you to act in ways that it's first and foremost, because, see, Kojo, we want you to have the best defense that you can put up yourself. It has always been said, it is better to let 1,000 people go free than to incarcerate the wrong person, one wrong person. So if you put pressure on people, and sometimes they are not in the right frame of mind, and they end up writing things, it will be unfair to them for such a thing to be used against them. Because torture can compel so many actions that really you have not reflected upon. So that's why this is an important point.
Do you remember when they used to publish the pictures of suspects in newspapers, and you would see them quite horribly beaten? Nobody used to ask any questions about it.
True.
We kind of accepted it as a part of our justice process.
It's as if we are beating the confession out of you.
The police will beat you to determine whether you are guilty or not.
That's true.
And if you are guilty, you will confess. But actually, even if you are innocent, you will confess to stop the beating.
Yes, because you are being tortured.
Exactly.
And it happens all the time. Anyway, well, that's something that should not be happening.
No, at all. All right, then, let's get to it. Now, to the businessman, the trader, the parent sending money to loved ones and business partners. Thanks to the Access Bank and PAPS partnership, you can now send money across borders hassle-free. Now you can send money to pay for goods and services, to make business transactions, and to cover school fees across Africa without worrying about foreign exchange losses or delays. It is straightforward, secure, and it keeps your mind at ease. Benefit from instant payments across Nigeria, Liberia, Gambia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone with zero foreign exchange hassle. When you send money in cedis, it'll now be received in any other currency by the recipient. For more information, go to ghana.accessbankplc.com or just call them toll-free on 0800 004400. For all of your cross-border payments, go to any of their branches and PAPS it with Access Bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Do you have a game-changing, innovative idea, business-wise, or project that can impact society? This is your moment. Total Energies presents the 4th edition of the Startupper of the Year Challenge. This year, we are looking for 3 great winners. The best entrepreneur, who is also known as the InnoVap winner. The best project or innovative business idea exemplifying recycling and minimizing waste. That's a Cycle Up winner. And the best project promoting or relating to sustainable and affordable energies. That's the Power Up winner. And that's not all. 4 additional projects in the Power Up category will be selected by an international jury. Don't wait any longer. Apply now at startupper.totalenergies.com for your chance to win financial support, professional mentorship, and a spotlight for your project. Terms and conditions apply. Total Energies, #StartUpperChallenge.
All right, Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited is still your #1 supplier of quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture. Their prices, of course, are affordable. And they say that you can order whatever you want from their website, kingdomstoreonline.com. Pay via Momo across all networks, and they will deliver to your home or office in very good time. If you're in Accra or Tema, you get free delivery. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
Now, G&J Technical Services, your reliable alternative backup supplier. In fact, if you want the solution provider who's been in the business for 30 years, it's G&J. And so we can say, Kojo, hooray! No, other part, we can make the RRLL. It still works out.
Oh, I said hooray.
Okay, you said hooray.
I never said it in the jabbing way.
Please, that's not how we say it. We wish to thank all our cherished partners and customers for being part of this journey as we celebrate and embrace the future with brighter hopes. We are looking forward to providing you with the best backup power service to your homes, offices, churches, and more. We are still the largest backup power supplier in the country, and with our 24-hour service delivery, we are poised to give you the very best brands in backup power and after-sales services. Locate G&J in Accra off the Mortuary Road to Kolebu. Call G&J on 0302 689 178 or 0302-689-179 or 020-2222-204. In Kumasi, call J&J on 020-2222-236 or 020-2222-20. That's how I get the most reliable alternative backup service provider when it comes to power.
All right, now Pan-African Payment and Settlement Systems, PAPS, is now live at Fidelity Bank. Imagine sending money to your loved ones or business partners across Africa instantly and in Ghana cities. Don't wait for days for transactions to clear. No more expensive fees, just fast, secure, and affordable payments. PAPS is here, and Fidelity Bank makes sending money through PAPS easy. Visit any Fidelity Bank branch and start sending money across Africa instantly, securely, and affordably to Nigeria, Gambia, Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
Now, Toyota users, get ready for a revolution. If you want your Toyota engine to function optimally, then there's only one choice: the Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. The Toyota Genuine Motor Oil has been rigorously tested and proven to be the very best oil for your Toyota engine, specially crafted to keep your engine totally running smoothly and efficiently. The Toyota Genuine Motor Oil is available at all Toyota Ghana branches across the country. Nothing, absolutely nothing makes your engine happier than Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. For bulk purchases or distribution, contact Toyota Ghana now, 0302-429-801. Toyota Ghana Company Limited is so proud to be associated with our Drive Safe safety tips here on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality.
You know, some people say genuine.
Yeah, genuine.
And some people say engine.
Engine.
And some people say wire instead of oil. Wire.
When you put them together,
genuine engine wire.
Yeah, buy the Toyota one.
All right, it's time now for us to take a break. When we come back, sports. Oh, but before all of that, your birthdays right here on the Super Morning Show.
Is. Then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Hey kids!
kids, get ready for an exciting announcement. Kidsville is bringing the fun to Spintex with the grand opening of our new branch near Noble House on June 15th, 2024. Join us for a day filled with laughter, games, and surprises as we celebrate the arrival of Kidsville in your neighborhood. We are offering an amazing 15% discount to all our wonderful patrons who grace the special occasion. That's not all. You get to meet your favorite celebrities who will be joining us to make this day more memorable. From fashionable kids wear to exciting toys, educational games, balloons, and everything you need for the perfect party, be there on June 15th. For more information and inquiries, contact us on 0274 066 666. Don't miss out on the fun, folks. Save the date and spread the word. Kidsville, where every kid's dream blossoms.
Celebrate Father's Day and Eid al-Adha in style with Melcom. From Saturday 15th to Sunday 16th June, enjoy 20% off on all purchases at any Melcom store near you. Make that special day an Eid al-Adha celebration more fulfilling. Happy Father's Day and Eid al-Adha. Terms and conditions apply. Melcom, where Ghana shops.
All right, well, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
We've got a few birthdays. We'll do them a bit later.
Yes.
We can dive straight into the Joy Sports Center.
Very
brought
much
to
so.
you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go. And Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. And let's not forget DSTV.
It's your moment. Now, so folks, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. I mean, picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right. We're not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you are ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout in any of these phone lines. 1-050-153-5789. The second one is 050-153-5790. The very last one, 0244-674-154. Together, let's chart a cause for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Good. Okay, now listen. Say goodbye to memorizing 1,001 short codes. That is so 2023. Experience a complete one-click access to all MTN services with the My MTN app. You can now check your airtime, data, and Momo balance. You can buy bundles with airtime or from your Momo wallet. You can monitor your data usage and calls made. You can access your MTN Momo account and so much more. All with the My MTN app. Download the My MTN app from the App Store or the Google Play Store today and experience a super convenient way to do the things you love on your favorite network, MTN. So, what are we doing today?
Well, today we've got the big conversation on the European Championships, which begin later tonight, and it's all live on your super station, Joy 99.7 FM. We'll bring you all of the preview later today on Game Plan. Good morning and welcome to the Joy Sports Center with me, Victor Achu Tamaklu. Coming up today,
I was asking myself, if you are playing all your matches like that, I think it's not your position today, but part of the game. You are trying your best. Up to now, the future.
For a fantastic start here, Shaw! They've got it! His first goal for England, and what a time to get it! Bonucci on the move. It's in low, a flick on. And it's forced in the end. from very close range by Leo Bonucci, and Italy are level. And now Italy win. They're European champions.
The European Championships is back and it's all live on Joe 99.7 FM later tonight as host Germany take on Scotland. We'll bring you details of that. But first, in the Ghana Premier League, it all goes down this weekend and on Sunday. 21-time champions Accra Hearts of Oak could be relegated unless, of course, they can secure maximum points away to Bechem United on Sunday. Bechem have won just twice in their last 5 games and have won only 1 game in their previous 3 meetings with Accra Hearts of Oak at the Nana Fosu Diabo Park. The Phobians themselves are not doing too well, having won just twice in the last 5 games and only once in 12 visits to the Nana Fosu Diabo Park. But they need to get that win on Sunday to ensure their Premier League safety. Otherwise, they will be relegated for the first time in the club's history. Yes, Abubakar Ouattara, head coach of the Phobians.
That is the question. I'm asking myself. If you are playing all your matches like that, I think it's not your position today. But part of the game, you are trying your best. Up to now, the future is your leg, not from anybody, from us. We are good fighting to get that victory to qualify.
Well, he was essentially saying that their future is in their hands, their destiny in their hands. They need to win on Sunday, as do Kerala United, who are on the brink of Premier League safety. In fact, a win over defending champions or former champions Mediama Sporting Club will do the trick for them on Sunday. They are playing away in Takwa to Mediama Sporting Club, and Kerala themselves have not been doing too well. They are currently on 14th position, 43 points, and they need a win to ensure that there are no complications on Sunday. They've won 3 of the last 5 matches and taken Mediama Sporting Club, who are 6th place with 49 points. Here's Abukari Damba, who says the progress they've made in recent times is all down to a mixture of application and the support from the people of Nalerigu.
But with the kind of intensity, the kind of commitment, the kind of character that my players did exhibit. Well, the people of Nalerigu and its environs, I cannot thank them I don't know how, but they showed us some kind of love, and we really appreciate it. And this is more or less like our home now. You see that I have emotions. People of Nalerigu, thank you.
Well, the other games coming up this Sunday of importance has to be Accra Great Olympics, who are taking on Real Tamale United. Now, RT, you remember, have been charged for misconduct by the Ghana Football Association and have until close of work today to reply to those charges slapped on them by the Ghana Football Association over allegations of match manipulation or in that game that they played versus Dreams FC on Wednesday. So the other games coming up, Dreams FC will take on Ediana Stars, Legon Cities at home to Bebieni Gold Stars, Mediama play Karela, and Swatraman take on Nations FC, and Samatex will play Accra Lions, while Kumasi Asante Kotoko will take on Bofa Kwatano. So on Sunday, the main games of interest, Bechem United versus Hearts of Oak. If Hearts win, they stay afloat. Any other results and they could be getting relegated. Great Olympics need to win against RTU and hope that Hearts of Oak or Kerala United drop points. Kerala also need a win to secure Premier League safety. They are away to Mediama Sporting Club. Now let's talk about the football factory and talent production factory in Ghana. That is Right to Dream Academy and their partner club FC Nordsjælland in Denmark. Now, you know all about them and the players that they have produced, but how did they become part of the illustrious Right to Dream group? The Akosombo-based Academy's founder Tom Vernon reveals he borrowed up to £10 million from a friend to acquire the club in 2015. Here's more from the conversation with Joy Sports editor Fentio Tahiru.
I borrowed £10 million from a friend in London, and it was
a friend that had £10 million.
luckily I do, and it was a huge risk, and so but we just decided that otherwise we're just gonna stay in the status quo. We think our kids have so much potential. No, we made it a strategic decision. We were so frustrated seeing some of the challenges that we couldn't overcome. And one day I was in a board meeting, and then one of the board members, name is Kofi Anku, he said, "But Tom, what's the solution?" I said, the only solution is to buy our own club in Europe. And I didn't really think about it. He was like, okay, go and do it. So then it was like, okay, why not? And then I knew a guy who'd always said, look, if you ever...
So yes, there's going to be more plays of that. Just check our socials for the listings on when this conversation is going to air again. It's already gone this morning on the Joy News channel, but you can also find it on YouTube and catch up with French Retirees conversation with Tom Vernon. Now let's talk about the European Championship. The 17th edition of that competition will take place in 10 cities across Germany, from Hamburg in the north to Munich in the south, Düsseldorf in the west to Berlin in the east. Now, between today and the 14th of July, one of the most atmospheric footballing nations in Europe will welcome the rest of the continent to its symphonic stadiums. The tournament's opener is between host Germany and Scotland. Euro 2008 finalist and former German international Anne Friedrich here on Germany's chances.
It's going to be a really complicated game. If we have a good start, which I hope for, then I would say that there is so much momentum that this young team, I mean, we brought in some really talented young players who haven't played on the national team. I mean, they bring so much into that team. The mixture is great. Also, to bring back Toni Kroos, I think to me it was a very, very important decision. Where he won 6 Champions League titles. He is so important. And Julian Nagelsmann, he brings in some drive. It's not all about bringing in the best players. It's about a team. And I can say that as a former player too. The best tournaments you play if you have a good team spirit.
France are one of the favorites for the tournament, having finished as runners-up at the World Cup 2 years ago, and with a brilliant squad led by the man many believe to be the best player in the world, Kylian Mbappe. Here's French football journalist Julien Laurent.
In terms of international team head coach, he's still pretty amazing when you think about what he's achieved in the last 12 years that he's been in charge. And what's interesting as well in this tournament, Chappers, is there's some big countries like Germany, like Spain, like Italy, with great coaches, but coaches who don't know this kind of football. Because for De La Fuente or Spalletti or Nagelsmann, Tedesco with Belgium, they've never been to a big tournament. They're great club coaches, for sure, but international football is very different. And when on the other hand, you've got a Martinez, a Southgate, whether you like him or not, again, Deschamps, with the kind of experience from previous tournaments, maybe at some point that could play a part. And I think for France to have Deschamps with them, maybe the last tournament, maybe it will go until 2026, and after that, it's over. I think it's also an asset.
Julien Laurent is a French football journalist speaking about the chances of the French national team ahead of the European Championships. There's going to be a big preview, as I've said, on Game Plan later today from 1:15. And there's going to be live commentary of the match itself from 7 p.m. So do well to join us, as you must, for the rest of the European Championships. That's all from the Joy Sports Centre. My name is Victor Achitonaklu.
Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles in the world of sports. And now that we're all up to date, let's very quickly bring you the Joy Business Minute. And that comes to us at 8 o'clock every morning by the kind courtesy of Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG, we stand with you, and Anointed Electricals, the generator experts.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Waika Capital together towards tomorrow. Banks are expecting interest rates to start declining significantly from the third quarter of this year. The agri sector and fintechs are expected to benefit from a 1 billion cedi funding from the Development Bank Ghana in the coming months. Food prices are likely to reduce in the next half of the year. That's according to agronomist Dr. Kujama, who says the current shortage of some staples and associated price hikes on the market can be attributed to the country's planting cycle. And Tesla shareholders have backed a record-breaking pay package for boss Elon Musk and approved a plan to move the firm's legal headquarters to Texas. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts on Waika Capital, together towards tomorrow.
All right. Well, so we are told that for 3 weeks there's going to be load shedding. But we are being told about it in advance. How does that make you feel? Is that better? Give us your thoughts on it. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Certainly want to hear from you. Also, we're asking you, do you love your father? Why? Social media messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by Rapinol. When the pain is too much to bear, grab Rapinol from Danex Ayrton Starwin PLC. Rapinol, the rapid pain reliever. It's also brought to you by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. And Mala2 from Ernest Chemist. Mala2, power over malaria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the year to stop. This is actually the year to stop singing and talking about chopping and enjoying life. And just do it. EcoBank has 1 million cedis worth of cash and prizes in the EcoBank Million Gang promo. Gang promo. Kojo, you know gang?
Yes.
Yeah, gang promo. For you and over 7,000 others across Ghana. There's 1 million available. Yes, winners will be rewarded bi-weekly and can be one of them by winning up to 10,000 Ghana cedis. There will also be 3 monthly draws, and you can have all of that. You have now time to do deposit cash. And what I have to do is simply do this. Deposit cash in multiples of 500 Ghana cedi into your EcoBank account at your nearest branch, EcoBank Express Point. And you should note this important one. It's either you do it at your nearest branch, an EcoBank Express Point, or via EcoBank Mobile to stand a chance of winning. Other prizes include fuel vouchers, shopping vouchers, airtime, and many more. So you can just do this easy job, right? Promo runs from May to July 1st, 2024. It's your time to chop life, Samuel Dame. It is your time to chop life, my dear friends. Every day you are complaining just like me. No, this is a very fine opportunity for you to chop life. 1 million is available. All that you need to do, every 500 Ghana cedi deposit earns you an entry into the EcoBank Million Gang. You know, the rich people. If you want to, what was the song? You want to bamba or something.
Yeah, yes. You want to chill with the big boys.
Yes, if you want to chill with the big boys, this is where you get your money. You draw 500 today, tomorrow you go and draw 500. If you power them up, I know, and you attach prayer, you are certainly going to get a lot of money at the end of the day so that I can really enjoy life. This is a better way to enjoy life, my brother. A better way, a better Africa for all of us. EcoBank is there, Pan-African Bank.
Okay, well, listen, so today we're asking, do you love your father?
Yeah.
And why? And you know, the things that we were talking about earlier, about the miracles that fathers perform. There's so many examples of them, right? You talked about how he says, I'll take care of it. And it gets taken care of.
Yes.
I mean, I have to.
Oh, that's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
When you have been fighting your mother for like 2 days and there appears to be no solution, first you start to, why this in the first place? No. It's too much. Then we are going back and forth. By the time the man enters the thing, the only conversation you have with him is, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
I will take over it. Then it ends the 2 days you've been fighting with your mother of whether or not you are being ostentatious, whether or not you are not on the right path. Then he will solve the problem nicely. Then when he moves that level, that's okay. No, but you see, I don't like this now about fathers that when you ask them the thing first, then they'll say, go and discuss with your mother first. It's almost as if mother doesn't give go ahead, you will not get the thing. So the mother too, there will be some slight fights. They like cutting down budget. Finance heads who cut down your budget in different forms. So there's conflict. If you sneak in and want to go and talk to father, see your wife is behaving in some ways that you have to intervene. Then he too is still referring you to the same woman that you'll be having conflict with. That is where the difficulty is. But finally, when he takes it, say, okay, don't worry, I'll deal with it. That don't worry, I'll deal with it. Ends bickering, ends nagging, ends all the conversations around this. Then the matter is resolved. I'm sure every child is very happy with it. Don't worry, I'll deal with the part. Yeah, not the part where you have to draw diagrams to justify, or your previous sins have to justify why you do not need or deserve certain things that you are asking for anyway. Sometimes even shoe. You say that I didn't get all A's, so you don't get a shoe. My fathers hardly bring in those ones. That's the difference to me anyway.
I'll tell you one of the specific miracles that I always remember my father for. school uniform. Every time before the new year begins, I'll come home from playing or whatever I went to do, with extra classes or whatever. I'll come home, and in my bedroom is a full set of brand new school uniforms.
That's very motivating.
Yeah, and I have no idea. Everything from green shirts and khaki to white shirts and khakis and ceremonial cloth and everything. Because full set. Because I used to grow a few extra inches every year. When I went to Form 1, I was 10 years old. So I was really in a growth spurt during those first few years. So every year I've grown a few extra inches, and I'll come home and full set.
So
in my bedroom.
at what age were you dance champion? Regional dance champion.
He didn't buy me dance uniform.
That we know for a fact, because we know the chasing happened. The caning incident that stopped you from becoming regional dance champion. It happened.
I am not going to go into this. We are talking about miracles.
Yes, it's all those miracles. By now. Oh, yes, Junior.
You people. Anyway, so this is one of the things, right? And I never even stopped for a minute to ask myself, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
How is he doing this?
Yeah.
Right? I never sat down and thought to myself, what is a university lecturer's salary?
Yeah.
How is he able to provide this for me every year? And I am one of his 3 children.
That's true.
And the 3 of us are 3 of his 45 dependents.
That's true.
Right? Never did it cross my mind. How is he able to do this while feeding us, while building a house, while maintaining 2-3 cars, while ensuring that my mother has new clothes to go to funerals every week? How is he doing it? It never crossed my mind. All I thought to myself was, he's being a dad. But every little thing my mother did for me was a miracle. It's my birthday, she bakes me a cake. That's a miracle. I'm sick and she comes to put a hot a cold towel on my forehead. That's a miracle. I'm sad, she gives me a hug. That's a miracle. And of course, every opportunity she would remind me of how she carried me for 9 months. Biggest miracle of all.
That's important.
We never think for a minute that what mothers do are routine, that they are just doing their responsibility as mothers. No. But as for fathers, the miracles they perform, it be normal. Today, I want us to see them for the miracles they are.
Yes.
Right? Because unfortunately, and Raymond, you have an experience of this. It is only if your father passes away while you are his dependent. That's when you realize what a magician he was.
Yes. That's why you get the extreme change in circumstances. Then the conversation switches 100%. Sometimes if you don't take care, you maybe have to take up the role of provider.
Yes.
Immediately.
If you are the only boy.
Hey, but why? Why are you being thrust into such a position at this? No, it's a very, very serious matter.
When you start getting the phone calls from the village, like
Yes.
a week after the funeral.
Yes.
My name is
They were explaining long one,
My uncle was your father's sister's maid servant's friend, and he used to pay my child's school fees. My child is going back in September. Wagwan.
There used to be some at Circle. There used to be a tall building with the money remittance place at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that place. But
They know you well.
Yes. Yeah, I was. Then the things stopped coming. Oh, come on.
But it's all routine.
Yes.
Nobody sees it as miraculous. These days, and I know you and Winston went together to take some dependents of yours to secondary school. I mean, these are not your children.
Yes.
But they depend on you. So you are playing a fatherly role in their lives. But to them, it's normal.
Whether you like it or not.
It's normal.
Yeah, you still be asked to pay more. What are you going to say? And if there is any other expenditure that's required. I mean, I think, yes, generally. And even so, sometimes they only miss you when it stops coming.
Yes.
When they realize that the role is supposed to be played. And the role was being played, and there's a vacuum when it's not being played by somebody else. But it will be wonderful to be able to tell fathers that, Charlie, you are a big guy, you've been delivering on the job. There is this video where a woman is asking, I think it's asking the husband or is it a father for money, and is singing all the Nigerian appellations. Yes, and doing all of those things. I mean, it might be nice. Let's not get it wrong. It will be nice for you to be appreciated for the things that people have seen as routine, that hook or crook you have to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes they say, even if you are not well, your money must go. You might not be there, but your money will still be there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? You can't take a break. You can't say that, oh, I was in the hospital for the whole month, so as is expected, I will not pay you this amount of money. Hey, your responsibilities ought to be taken care of. That's what, in fact, we say it and we say that's what makes you a man.
Precisely.
Yeah, but you are not born with a kitty. I mean, you are not born with a check automatically given to you. So, yeah, well, and people think that men take it upon themselves. I don't think so. I don't think that anybody writes an application letter. You get my point, yeah. So that's, it has to be. That is why elsewhere, men are abandoning all of these roles and jumping into other areas and say, I don't want to be associated with it.
Take it upon themselves.
Yes.
Let me say something that perhaps we haven't thought of. Raymond, do you realize that no father makes himself a father? No father has the power to decide on his own that I want to be a father.
Yes. Yeah.
It is a position that is bestowed upon you by a mother.
Sometimes it is being rented to you because you might be father now. Later on, it will be determined that you are not the father. So
exactly. So
it's
maybe
a position that
it is a position that is bestowed upon you. No father, you can't decide that I want to be a father, and then it is up to you. No matter what, that position of father will be given to you by a mother. And you think about it. Think about it. If two people get, have relations and there's a pregnancy, right? According to our laws, if the woman doesn't want to be a mother, she can terminate the pregnancy.
Or the other conditions that are prevalent in the law on it,
Yes. She can, under those conditions, she can terminate the pregnancy. And you, the father, even if you want to be a father, you have no say.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a case in the United Kingdom about stolen, what do they call it? How do you call it? Sperms from a man. Then the man was complaining that why he can't steal my sperm and use it to make a baby. I don't want to be a father to any baby from you. And the court said, you
have absolutely no say.
So far as the thing has entered the woman, we can't force you to take it out of
Precisely. So you have no say in it. You want to be a father, she doesn't want to be a mother. Forget it. It's done. You are not going to be a father. The reverse is also true. If a woman becomes pregnant and she wants to be a mother, but you don't want to be a father, it doesn't matter. The minute the child comes into this earth, by law, you are the father. And you have responsibilities by law, which if you don't carry out, you could even end up in jail. So being a father, it's not something that men choose. You may desire it. A man may desire to be a father, but whether he becomes one or not, it's not up to him. It's never up to him. It is bestowed upon him, whether he wants it or not. Yet, look at the levels to which men go to fulfill that responsibility once it is bestowed upon them.
Yes, you have to do it.
Yeah. But they are not the miracle workers.
No.
Please send through your voice notes. We want to play them. We want to hear your voice on our show. 055-111-1997.
The warning I gave was yesterday or the day before. Now I think people have heeded it.
Which one is
the one that I said that nobody's come and say that, happy birthday to responsible, whatever. Don't qualify it, please. Yeah. You just say happy Father's Day. Please don't do that qualification. It's unfair. It's even unreasonable anyway. I mean, it's not applicable under all circumstances, but don't use responsible to qualify anything. Fathers.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You just let it be so.
All fathers. The day is for all fathers.
Yes.
Now who calls something?
This is not Fatherhood Review Day. It is not assessment of fatherhood day. It is not. Yes. No, it's not. See, listen, we know that you didn't plan all of those, ahead of time. They'll say, Father's Day is coming, so there's promo 20% discount and 50% discount. I've not seen any of that. Just the title, Keke. Happy Father's Day to you. Insert some other term in there.
You know what?
And disqualify people.
I saw the funniest thing. Yesterday. I put it up on my WhatsApp status. It's a picture of a woman with a beard, right? And the caption is, single mothers preparing to collect their flowers on Father's Day.
Okay. Oh, now
Yes.
they say
Or let me put it this. Let me read it out. Single moms getting ready to wish themselves a happy Father's Day.
There's also something that Samia Odami has advised. It's stop buying singlets and handkerchiefs for your husbands and boyfriends during Father's Day. They are not bobo dancers. I am not the one who ordered the bobo dancers. No, it's sometimes unfair. You have to bend over backwards to impress people. Then reciprocity.
And we have normalized it too.
And I think like Christ on 1B. I remember that one. It has some special cases.
Whitechapel.
Oh.
You see the traumatic speed with which I remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, add some a packet of handkerchief to it, then you are sorted. Yeah. For all the work you have done, all the greatness you have shown us, we appreciate you.
Yes, a singlet. Oh my word. And half the time they even get the size wrong.
Which will not be a problem.
I've got several wrong size singlets sitting in a Ghana must go bag in the corner of my room.
Obetima has found some Bobo song. Yes.
This is what we're talking about on Big Stories today, and it's brought to you by Telecel, connecting energies, latex foam, your partner for life, and Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
Now, we know life can be unpredictable, and when health issues arise, it's reassuring to have the right support in place. For this reason, Equity Health Insurance has introduced the ABS policy. With Equity Health Insurance's ABS policy, you can enjoy the peace of mind you deserve. For as little as 15 Ghana cedi a month, you stand to benefit from up to 500 Ghana cedi anytime you are admitted to the hospital. Equity ABS is designed to provide you with some financial support during your hospital stay, ensuring that you focus on your recovery rather than worrying about mounting bills. So why wait? Secure your future with Equity Health Insurance's ABS today. Call us on 0202 693 237 to sign up. Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
Okay, let me share this about Telecel, and then I'll read a message that just came through. It says, you're about to have the world at your fingertips because the wait is finally over. Telecel is here. Now you have everything you want and need. Quick and reliable communication, stress-free money transactions via Telecel Cash, transforming your big business ideas into success stories with Telecel Business and more. Connect with Telecel and enjoy a world of endless possibilities, because with Telecel, there is no limit to connections. Telecel, connecting energies.
Now picture this: you're lying in bed after a long day on Father's Day, seeking comfort and relaxation. But instead, you are met with a mattress that sags beneath you, a reminder of shortcuts and compromises. Your comfort and well-being should have never been compromised. That's why we at Latest Phone prioritize quality above all else. Step into our showrooms and experience the difference for yourself. Our high quality mattresses and furniture are crafted with your ultimate relaxation in mind. Picture waking up refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day. That's the Latest Phone promise. Invest in your well-being, choose Latest Phone. Otherwise, you do yourself. Latest Phone is your partner for life. Visit us today and sleep better tonight. Or call these numbers right away: 0302 231155 or 0322 008499. Or visit us online at latestphoneghana.com.
All right, we're gearing up for Father's Day right here on the Super Morning Show, and this one just came through from Faustina Ishan. It says, my dad was the alarm clock in the house. He will wake up and make hot water before waking you up. Even when I started working, anytime I visited, I waited for his wake-up call before getting out of bed. When I'm supposed to go with the first STC bus from Takoradi to Accra at 2:30 a.m. Wow. All my siblings have left home, but he he calls each of us before 7 a.m. and will give you details of all our movements. My dad, Mr. Francis Bismarck Ishen of Anaje Estate, Takrady, is my mentor and superhero. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
that's
okay.
beautiful.
Wonderful man by all standards.
Yes.
You know, Aaron is also called Ishen. I'm not sure if they are related.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not seeing the traits.
You're not seeing the time thing.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, listen, send through your voice notes, especially. We want to play your voice on the show. Tell us about your father. Tell us, do you love your father and why?
Yeah.
Okay, this one says, I love my dad, Mr. Emmanuel Amos Abanye, because he taught me, to be independent each time he said, I don't have. He never wanted me to always receive from him, but to make my own as well. He normally says, what is yours, and not what someone has becoming yours. Okay, I understand. Yeah. He taught me to buy in bulk for the time when you lack. He taught me to pay bills more than what you owe, so the arrears will take care of you when you don't have. Above all, he always echoed, love one another as I have loved you. And he showed this in all he provided for the family and still does, and brings us together all the time. He always showed empathy and kindness. Happy Father's Day, Dad, from Issy, your beloved. He still checks on us all in his roll call.
Yes. You have to check in.
The daddy roll call.
Yes.
Yeah, I missed
You have to
that.
report on your latest happening in your life.
I missed that. Yeah. The last conversation I had with my dad was a roll call, actually, the day before he died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, here's one more. It says, Kojo, my dad died when I was only 4. It's unfortunate I can't remember him. I wouldn't recognize him if we met today. Anyway, happy Father's Day wherever he is. And this is from Sylvester Mensah of University of Education, Winneba. Yeah, well, we really understand your loss. It's one that we all have in common, at least those of us in the studio right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we understand. Okay, more to come on the Super Morning Show. Stay exactly where you are. Keep those voice notes coming. Also, we want to know what you think about the announcement of 3 weeks of Dumso. Stay with us.
You listening to me on the radio. I know exactly what you need, and I go sort you out. But first, quick introduction. Me be the connection man. I'll make things happen. Whether it be business, fashion, or the latest trend in town, I go connect you. I know when people connect, big things they happen. I am the plug to your plug. Anything you want, that's I go show you where options they line them up for you. You want download or you want stream? Link up. I got you. I conquer everywhere. From Circle to KJT. If you come out to Navrom, Jiosu to Kita, Techima to Kumbungu. I'll be the link between you and the next big opportunity. It be me where I go connect you, make it happen. Oh, you want to know my name? I am Telecel.
Switch to Telecel for the best value voice and data services and connect to the things that matter. Connecting dreams, connecting goals, connecting passions.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Anymore, pop quiz. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you give me 3 words that start with Omni?
Oh, that's easy. Omnibus, omnipotent, Omnibus. The bank with a really nice signboard.
Hey, Radzi, you mean Omnibisic. Omnibsic. Omnibisic. Let me hear you say it.
Omnibisic.
Perfect.
Is that an abbreviation?
Not entirely. And it's not just a bank with nice signboards either. Omnibisic Bank is Ghana's fastest growing bank with innovative banking products and headquarters in Atlantic Tower at Airport City, Accra, as well as 40 branches across the country. Omnibisic Bank has the final word on excellent customer service delivery in Ghana.
Plus, they have the coolest signboard.
Yes, they do. And the coolest name, Omnibisic.
At your service.
Celebrate Father's Day and Eid al-Adha in style with Melcom. From Saturday 15th to Sunday 16th June, enjoy 20% off on all purchases at any Melcom store near you. Make that special day an Eid al-Adha celebration more fulfilling. Happy Father's Day and Eid al-Adha. Terms and conditions apply. Melcom, where Ghana shops.
We not say problem day, but you for chop life. Simply deposit cash in multiples of 500 Ghana cedis into your EcoBank account at your nearest branch, Express Point, or through EcoBank Mobile to win your share of over 1 million cedis in prizes in the EcoBank Million Gang promo, EMG. Be one of over 7,000 people to be rewarded. Hey, my God. Yes, so over 7,000 people go chop soft life from May to July 31, 2024. Be an EcoBank customer or be square. Remember, every 500 Ghana cedi deposit earns you a point for the EcoBank Million Gang today, EMG. Deposit today and win your share of 1.2 million in cash and prizes. A better way to enjoy life. A better way. A better Africa. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Hey, Cashman. Yeah. Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is spoiled too. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with an excellent track record in the sales and repairs of generator sets in Accra to come and repair for me.
Oh, is it Anointed Electricals?
Yeah.
Anointed Electricals deals in quality and genuine generators with high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator set even if you didn't buy from them.
Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra.
Oh, how?
Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel. And that's why Nana is calling us.
Okay.
Yes. If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534
or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after sales service. Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go.
Hey, Gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
if for nothing at all, the mother should lead a crusade and put something together. Then if you can't even take the man's money and still take the entire family and say, oh, today they are celebrating father. The day that includes him too, he should pay for it.
Oh, Charlie, this is the most heartbreaking. Most heartbreaking. Listen to the guy again.
The funny thing is, they have asked me, where will I take them on Father's Day? They didn't ask their mother, where will she take us on Mother's Day? Even my brother, good morning to you, Raymond.
To get my way, I would run.
It be problem, but with the inside like that. But there's a bit of this that's also unfair. At least, even if it's for the show, we know that you recoup the money later on. Yes, really. I mean, so you just do it because you are just. Why are you taking us saying?
Where are you taking us on?
So who is celebrating who?
Whose father? Oh my goodness! Who fathers the father?
Yeah. Oh.
Who fathers the father?
Oh no. You have to do a Father's Day development or promotion commission.
So I just
that we can help mothers to take fathers out on this day.
I just did something interesting, right? You know, DJ Wubete has one of the biggest and most extensive music libraries that I've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
So I just typed into his search engine the word father to see what kind of songs would come up. All of them are gospel. Father, we adore you. Father this, Father that, Father that. All of them, all except this song, Dance with My Father by Luther Vandross. Every other one was gospel. There were hundreds. Then I typed Daddy. Oh, Omonyo. That one.
Lumba.
Yes, Daddy Lumba. Puff Daddy. Trick Daddy. All kinds of people who have daddy in their names.
Yeah.
Then their music had nothing to do with being a father. The only one I saw was one by Usher called Daddy is Home. And Daddy is Home is not about being a father.
Yeah.
It's more about being a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
So literally,
Boys are bread.
Meanwhile, when I type in mother or mom or mama, hey, songs are popping out from everywhere. I love you, mama. A song for mama. My mother, sweet mother. Mama this, mama that. Plenty. But as for fathers, Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. It's a difficult job.
Charlie, some way.
Yeah.
I found this one here. It's at the bottom of the list by Wyclef Jean called "Daddy Was a Good Man." I've never heard it before.
Okay.
Certainly, it wasn't one of the songs he was celebrated for. But let's see what he's talking about. a dead father. And by the way, same for Luther Vandross' Dance with My Father. This is
a very touching song.
Yes, but it is celebrating a dead father, which comes back to my point. It's only after you die that they recognize you. And I gave two numbers in the morning. I said 9 and 45, right? So the average eulogy lasts about 9 minutes, and there would normally be about 5 eulogies on average at a funeral. So that's about 45 minutes after you die that people will actually sing your praises back to back. That's it, 45 minutes to celebrate an entire life of sacrifice. 45 minutes. That's what you're worth. Let's read a few messages. Nana in Sakumono says, Kujo, my dad died on Father's Day 2020. Oh, sorry about that. So June and Father's Day is always a sad time for me. A day we wanted to celebrate him. That is the day he left me. I am teary. I miss him so much. Nana, we feel your pain. Benjamin and Memo Atito says, this world is so unfair to us fathers. I love my dad, Mr. Daniel Amemo, aka Fokojo, not for his miracles, but rather his shortcomings. It teaches me to forgive absolutely anyone who wrongs me and move on with life. After all, my own teeth bites my tongue sometimes. Hey, Razi. Okay. Anthony says, my dad will be 97 years young this September. Wow. I am proud and happy to be his son. I will do my part in honoring him every day. Good on you, Anthony.
Long life. 97.
That's wonderful. Wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already 96.
Yeah.
Great.
That's great. Good for
anyway,
him.
on the average, men do not get that far.
Hey. Anyway, listen. Let's continue to celebrate fathers. Send your voice notes. We want to hear them. Tell us why you love your father. Or if you have a Father's Day experience or an experience of being a father that you want to share, please share it with us. The good and the bad, okay? Do you feel underappreciated as a father? Share it with us. We'll play it here on the Super Morning Show. All right, now some information. This is from DVLA Accra Regional Office. They have moved. The Accra Regional Office of the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, DVLA, has now settled into their new home at Hacho on the Bosche Road. For all of your DVLA needs, go over to their new office where they are ready and eager to serve you. DVLA, your safety, our concern.
Now stay ready for unexpected funeral and accidental disability cost with Bamboo Life Insurance on MTN and Telcel by Hollard Life. And Wosukura, because with as little as 2, 10, 25 or 50 Ghana Cedi per month, you can get up to 30,000 Ghana Cedi for funeral and accidental disability cost. Just dial star 269 hash to register on MTN or Telcel and automatically get monthly deductions happening. It will be made from your mobile and wallet anyway. Add as many as 7 biological dependents to cover your spouse, children, parents, grandparents, and in-laws. No stress at all with a quick claims process. Get more asumdue with Hollard Life Mebambo and live your best life. It's insurance made for you. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, time to say goodbye to memorizing 1,001 short codes. Experience a complete one-click access to all MTN services with my MTN app. You can now check your airtime, data, and Momo balance and you can buy bundles with airtime or from your Momo wallet. Monitor your data usage and calls made. Access your MTN Momo account and so much more, all with the My MTN app. Download My MTN app from the App Store or Google Play Store today and experience a super convenient way to do the things you love on your favorite network, MTN. So, what are we doing today?
We certainly should be going to your favorite furniture store, that is Furniture City, because you are giving a unique experience and opportunity this Eid al-Adha season. You can walk into the largest and biggest furniture showroom in Ghana. Yes, Furniture City and enjoy discounts of up to 20% on all selected items. This will include sofas, dining chairs, garden chairs, carpets, bedsheets, wallpapers, office furniture, and many more. Visit Furniture City today for all your notable high-quality brands and get up to 20% discount on selected items. Locate Furniture City today on the Sprinters Road, some 200 meters from the Flower Pot Runabout, and this is just opposite City Ceramica. Also in Tema on the Community 25 stretch close to Palace Store. Log on to our Facebook page, Furniture City Ghana Limited, and also our website is furniturecityghana.com. Contact our sales department on these numbers: 0244 213 333 or 0540 314 948. Furniture City is your home of quality furniture.
Charlie Ray, some explosive message that I've received there.
Oh.
Okay. So this one says, it's from Echo. He says, I can only quote Oscar Wilde. Motherhood is overrated because whilst the woman knows the child is hers, the man can only hope that the child is his.
Yeah.
So motherhood is knowledge, fatherhood is belief or faith. So then men are the real MVPs because by faith, doing all that they do merely because a woman said so is very sweet and selfless. And you and I both know that if women had been in this position, the outcome would have been different. Well, we don't know that. Discussing men's mental health, this is the explosive part. Discussing men's mental health with a female is like discussing malaria with a mosquito.
Why?
There's no point. It's almost an exercise in futility. Once you are a disposable utility, they are fine. Hey, Charlie.
God will make a way.
Amen. All right. There's more. There's more to come. Stay with us. We've got a few messages. And then, of course, your voice notes and your notes and your calls on Father's Day celebration, which is coming up on Sunday, right? Stay.
Ah, my little ones, gather around. Once upon a time in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is? Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Ask there. Anybody will show you.
And when the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Ah, the sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As you wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibes. These, my dear ones, are some few moments that make our Ghana truly special. And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lily rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Special moments are worth celebrating with lily rice. Lily rice, yenimno fritite. This advert is FDA approved.
ACE Events Management UK presents the 30th anniversary of the Water Africa and West Africa Building and Construction Exhibition and Seminar from June 26 to 28 at the Accra International Conference Center. The event offers a unique opportunity for companies worldwide and locally to showcase their products and services in the water, sanitation, housing, environment, and construction sectors. Attendance is free. The exhibition will complement a 3-day seminar covering vital topics on water and sanitation, building and construction, and a CPD course and workshop by Professor Bob Ando. Attendance to the seminar and exhibition is entirely free. For more details, visit www.aceevents.com or call 0556 304 521. Thank you to our sponsors: Syntex Tank, Herring Connect Tunneling Services, Polytank, Aquagrow Limited, Water Resource Commission South Africa, and Aquagrow. Ministries of Sanitation and Water Resources, Works and Housing proudly endorse the event. Media partners: Joy News, Joy Business, and Ghana Web.
Everyone is running to Bills. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes with acquiring any of our loan facilities. For whoever you are and whatever you're doing, Bills has a product for you. No susu, no deposits. All you need is your Ghana card. Call 0302 200 390 or 0596 928 33 today and live a bill-free life. Bills Microcredit is licensed by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply. EMY Africa presents the EMY Africa Expo 2024 from the 14th to the 16th of June at the Accra International Conference Center. An exciting 3-day premium expo showcasing businesses, products, and services together with integrated consumer experiences and entertainment options. Prepare to encounter a weekend-long extravaganza that caters to every desire and necessity of the modern person, from sports to food, beverages to travel, automobiles to arts and culture, health to fashion, and everything in between. Booths are available for prospect vendors to showcase and sell their products and services. Take advantage of the ample opportunities for networking and business expansion. Visit emyafrica.com to register and secure your booth now. Call 020-201-8870. Email sales@emyafrica.com. The EMY Africa Expo, a premium marketplace.
In your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And it's 48 minutes past the hour of 8 on the Super Morning Show here. I've been joined by two wonderful people in the studio. And we have a conversation you should be interested in. It's about the UPSA Annual Leadership Lecture Series. And, someone you know, someone you may not know will be speaking to you in a second. First, the name that sounds very, very familiar. Everybody in this republic knows Ivy Award knows. Yes. Yeah, everybody knows, right? Yeah, even young people like Aaron. Yeah, yes. She's the director for Center for International Education and Collaboration at UPSA, and she is here with Professor Emmanuel Selassie Asamoah. He's the Dean of the Faculty of Information Technology and Communication Study at UPSA too. So our very dear friends from UPSA, not the law series, this is about the annual leadership lecture series, right? Yes. Lady and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I hope we are doing well today. I like the UPSA, what they call it, the cloth, the nice one. Yes.
It really is beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. Very soon I'll get one. Wasting has to buy me one.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if it's going to get it for free. But let's start with why the annual leadership lectures.
All right. So thank you very much for this opportunity. It's good to be here. So UPSA, as an academic institution, as part of our mandate, we are expected to create platforms for sharing ideas and providing alternative solutions to feed into the national discourse on various topics. Over the years, we've realized that there's a need for this level of thought leadership, and that is why we have created this platform. And essentially, we intend to provide alternative solutions, ideas on various aspects of national governance, raise national consciousness on best practices to governance with examples elsewhere, as well as providing constructive ideas to shape the way things are done for the betterment of the entire country. So essentially, that is what we have been doing, and that is what this platform has generated over the years. This is the fifth in the series. We've had speakers such as Dr. Ibn Chambers coming. We've had former President Kufuor gracing the platform. We've also had Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II also appearing. We've had Peter Texan Cardinal, as well as recently last year we had Kwame Pienim also speaking on the platform. So you can have an idea of the sort of platform we have created to shape national discourse.
These are fantastic guests. I mean, of course, I think everybody remembers them because this is like the fifth or the sixth.
This is the sixth.
Oh, okay, yes. Wonderful. Because the people you put on the platform are very much people that is in the minds of everybody, even when they have finished the lecture consistently. In fact, that's what I recall of most of the lectures anyway. But has it really achieved the necessary impact you were hoping for right from the beginning?
Yes, certainly. It has. Because if you look at these speakers we've assembled in the last 5 years and the sort of things that they bring on board, you would realize that as a platform for creating ideas, they would have done tremendously well by providing alternatives that feeds into national discourse. we are interested in creating a certain level of awareness. And over the years, we have touched on various sectors of the economy, and our feedback from the public has been very, very great. And I believe that this will not be an exception, because the kind of person coming, we all know he's had an illustrious career in the public.
I don't want to take the wind out of your sail.
All right.
I'd reserve that for Ivy to tell us about the guest speaker for the SIT UPSA Annual Leadership Lecture. Who should we expect?
This year we have had the privilege of having the Right Honourable the Lord Paul Boateng accept our invitation to speak, and we're all so excited about it. Exactly. Him. You know, he's of Ghanaian descent.
Yes.
And you know, his accolades and his achievements cannot be overemphasized. Anyone who has followed the trajectory of his journey knows that, you know, from a child born of a Ghanaian and an English woman who was partly educated here and then had to move to the UK under very unfortunate circumstances. He has achieved so much over the years. The impact that he has made in fighting for social justice in both political and corporate governance and leadership is immeasurable and totally remarkable. So it's a great privilege to have him be our guest on the leadership lecture this year.
You just be mentioning the other things I would have asked you about. Asking the question, why did you choose him? I'm not sure if I should ask it again, but there's an important one. What should we expect from him?
He's going to be sharing his journey with us. He's going to be sharing a lot of lessons that he has learned along the journey with us. He's going to be talking about the role of higher education in shaping leadership. And he's also going to be linking that to the strategic development goals, amongst other things. I shouldn't really let it all out today.
Yes.
We're expecting that you would join us.
Except he can't say it in his voice and with his tone. So that's the
exactly.
only difference. Anyway. Who is invited, Prof? Who can come? Can I book my slots now?
It is open to everybody. It's a public lecture. And for that matter, people from all walks of life are invited. The auditorium is big enough to accommodate a lot of people. We are looking forward to even seeing you, your friends.
Yes, I shall appear in all my
glory.
glory.
Who is interested in an intellectually stimulating discussion will be invited. But very importantly, it's about the topic. It says, fulfilling the promise, the challenge of leadership, moving from the rhetoric to delivery. I think it's very instructive in times like this.
I almost asked the question, why this topic? Because, you know, if you can just chip in small about why the topic.
Well, it fits into the times. You know, we are in an election year, and if you walk down the road, you have people talking about the fact that, you know, we want politicians to walk the talk. And for such a personality, Lord Boateng, who has had an illustrious career in public service, he has seen a lot and he has experienced a lot, and we believe that he can comfortably do justice to the topic.
Moving from rhetoric to delivery.
Isn't it what we are all interested in?
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
It's a lecture I sure would want to invite some people, but, you know, I'm not sure. Can we put all the candidates who are contesting the election in the front row?
They are all invited.
Oh, yes.
Everybody is invited.
If I was
the political parties.
I was hoping we could compel them, subpoena them, please. Listen, so that you
can use your platform to do that.
Oh, okay. As you have all heard now, so yeah, you're all invited. Where is it being held?
It will be held at the magnificent Kofi Ohene-Konadu Auditorium at UPSA.
Okay.
And it's at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, June 18, 2024.
10 for 10.
Yes. 10 start. And it's a 2-hour event, so if you're late, you'll be missing out. You can't even be late. As soon as, at UPSA, we have a reputation for shutting our doors the moment events begin. And when we say we're starting at 10, it is indeed starting at 10. So your best bet is to start arriving by 9:30 so you can comfortably be seated before the event begins. You don't want to miss any aspect of it.
Certainly, I would not want to miss this, but let's take some closing comments for anybody who's interested in coming, like my very self, who would like to book my seat ahead of time. What should we do?
Arrive at UPSA, you'd go through a brief registration process, and then you would be escorted to your seat at the auditorium. That's all you have to do, pretty much. It doesn't entail too much. It's a 3,500-seater auditorium, and so we have enough room to accommodate all of you. And
3,500.
3,500.
Oh, wonderful!
It is the greatest hall in Ghana. It's the greatest hall.
I wanted to. This is something that we all know. Why is every big thing now happening at UPSA?
Because UPSA is the future. If you followed our journey, we've risen from humble beginnings to becoming a global leader in the provision of higher education. And it hasn't happened by chance. Leadership has been key in making that happen. And everyone who knows about UPSA knows the quality that we represent. So every reputable brand wants to be associated with UPSA.
Absolutely.
Very much so. Very much so.
So what to expect?
Yes.
Come with an open mind. Be ready to engage. There will be opportunity for one to ask questions from the Lord himself. And so we expect that people will come expecting to be intellectually stimulated, new ideas, new ways of doing things. So basically just an open-minded approach to the lecture will be ideal for one to receive as much as possible from the speaker.
Final words from you, Ivy.
Just join us on Tuesday. Make it a point not to miss out on this august occasion. Come, as Prof said, come with an open mind, come and learn, come and share. And let's make the 6th annual leadership lecture at UPSA a great one.
Yes.
We look forward to welcoming you.
well, Prof, thank you so much. Professor Emmanuel Selassie Asamoah is the Dean of the Faculty of Information Technology and Communications Studies at the UPSA. And Ivy Hayward Mills, you will know her, is the Director for the Center for International Education and Collaboration at UPSA.
Indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want to say something?
Oh, I was just saying yes, but I'm really excited to be back on Joy 99.7 FM.
Yes. We are excited to
it's
hear you
been very nostalgic. Since 1999? I just announced my age. Yes, that's when I left Joy.
And the gentleman was not born. It was so clear. Well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for returning to the studio. We'll be back after this short message.
Hey, welcome back to work.
Charlie, thanks, bro. Thanks,
the
bro.
Malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Hey, fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and fufu?
How we go do it?
I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Oh, yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
Sharp. Anyway, sorry to ruin your excitement, but your boss asked of you.
Okay.
She says she has plenty work for you.
No problem, Charlie. Strength day.
You see,
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Artemether and Lumefantrine. Comes in tablet and suspension for the effective treatment of malaria in adults and children. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malatu is manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Celebrate Father's Day and Eid al-Adha in style with Melcom. From Saturday 15th to Sunday 16th June, enjoy 20% off on all purchases at any Melcom store near you. Make that special day and Eid al-Adha celebration more fulfilling. Happy Father's Day and Eid al-Adha. Terms and conditions apply. Melcom, where Ghana shops.
Yeah, you keep sending your voice notes in about your fathers. We love them very much, and we are enjoying your messages. Here's one more. It says, "Good morning, Kujo. You can play Mebo Me Trumpet by Sarkodie to all fathers, myself included. I lost mine when I was 8 years old. Special one to two female friends holding up for the children. They are widowed." Okay, that's from Tom in North Kanishi. Well, you will never guess who just stopped by
the studio. We were so excited when we saw him. He was on his way somewhere. We grabbed him and we asked him to spend a few minutes with us as we talk about Father's Day. It is Honorable Harry Zakor.
Thank you.
What a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. And I haven't been to this station for some few years.
Quite a few years, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
and I see it changes. I'm so happy.
Yes. We've been trying to improve small. But it's great to have you on a day like this. Happy Father's Day in advance.
Thank you.
You have quite a number of kids, don't you?
11.
11 kids.
Football team.
Yeah, precisely. You knew what you were doing there. Tell us what it's like to be a father of 11.
It's not easy, but you always have to give them good education so that you don't lose them. I think few of them you may know them. I think the twins are in Accra here. They are doing very well. You know, they are businessmen. They build estate. And I have a girl who is one of the best lawyer in England. She was a very big firm. And I have Kwame, who is in Chicago. He's in big business too, in IT and estate. And I have Mustafa, that was brought up by my mother. She loves him. May she rest in peace. He's an engineer in London, one of the best engineers in London. If your house pipe is leaking, then you call him. He will come and do it for you. Then I have Natalia. She doesn't want to live in Europe. She wants to live in Accra, and she's doing this entertainment, birthdays, parties, these balloons and all this. She's doing fantastic well. Then I have the last 4 kids. One is 14 years, 9 years, 6 years, and 4 years. I flogged the door. Now I flogged the door. It's enough. And they are very nice kids, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I love them.
Wow.
You know, they keep me company.
You've been busy.
I'm working. I'm 75 years old.
Wow.
Will you give me 75?
No, I wouldn't. You look,
well,
like a man about town.
I run more than a mile a day.
Fantastic.
You know what I mean? And I have a steps in my office, which is about 39 steps. I go on it about 5 times a day.
Fantastic.
And you see, people say sometimes, don't eat this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do. If I tell you, if I eat fufu right now, I'll go and eat chocolate.
Hey.
If I'm drinking my cappuccino, the sugar I put in, you yourself, you will run away. That's why I'm still. You see, doctor will tell you, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Sometimes when I look at my phone and I see something, I just say, oh, look at this, look what they are talking about. It depends how you look after yourself. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't stay late in the night by 10:30, unless if there's football. By 10:30, I'm going. Like today, the European League is starting.
That's right.
Friends who come, they will drink. I don't drink.
That's another
We'll be
thing.
happy, yes.
Fantastic. So, I mean, we've been talking about fatherhood and what a responsibility it is, you know. And I wonder, what does it mean to you, you know, this job, this role of being a father? You've talked about you have to give them good education.
You have to give them good education so that you don't lose them.
Indeed. But what does it mean to you, this role that they are expecting you to play in their lives? What does it mean to you?
It means a lot. You see, you sit down and you think, well, you're going to get the money to take care of them. So if you don't work hard, how can you take good care of them? Secondly, if they come back from school, they have to sit down and teacher will come and teach them. Then when they are doing very well, they have to go out. Or if there's something here, they can do it. If any good business they want to do, they can do it. But if you don't give them from the grassroots, you don't give them, you put your feet down, you will lose them. You can see some of these rich people. Children in cooking, children in this, children in this. No, we don't have this in our home.
Good.
If you go to a party, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, if you are at Ghana International School, you have to come home and sleep at 6, 7. You don't stay with the people there to 10 o'clock. The driver will be there and they will call us that, look, this and so doesn't want to come home. I say, put him in the car and bring him home. When he gets home, you talk to him. That's if you follow the wrong people, you go to the wrong hole. Is it true or not?
True. So, what's the hardest part of being a father?
It's not easy. It's not easy. Your heart has to be open to them. When they ask you for something, you must do it for them. You see if it's good or bad. And when you start being hard on them, that's where you start losing them. You have to play your cards well with them. If she's a girl, you must control her, especially the girls. The boys have no problem, but the girls are the problem. If the girls start going out and she gets bad friends, you start losing them.
Are your kids closer to you or to their mother? Or mothers?
Most, I can say both of us. They're not from one woman I had kids, you know what I mean? But all the women, I'm very close with them, and you know, they like them. And if anything wrong, maybe we talk. If we are in bed or if we are in the hall, we talk to them. We call them, talk to them. And make sure that, you know, when they get to the age, the girls from 14, you know, they are fashionable. They want clothes, they want fingernails, you know what I mean? You cannot say no. If you say no, she may go to her boyfriend and start, and then where you start getting problem at home.
Wow. That's really an interesting insight there. So what would be your advice to those up and coming fathers, you know, those who are still about 8 or 9 short of 11? They are not yet where you are. What is your advice?
They should take advice what we are saying in this radio station today. And looking after kids is not easy. Especially if you are living home and the wife asks you for money. And you cannot give that money. Maybe your salaries are not up to that level, you know what I mean? That's where the program starts to. Because maybe he's going doing a work for 22,000 Ghana cedis. And before you leave, the children have to come home and eat. So when they come from school 1 or 2 o'clock and there's no good food, that's where the problems will start. They'll start fighting with the mother, and the mother will start fighting with you.
So that's the advice. Make money.
You have to make money. You can't be sitting on this chair all your life here. You have to grow up, start. I don't want to mention names who have worked in this radio station. They are somewhere today. You don't. I will advise you not to sit on that chair again. Not today, but start building your future. You see, you have to go somewhere. You do a part-time job. If you see tomorrow this job is not doing well, you take the other job. But if you are going to stick here, they will follow you with a cane. Because the children are growing. They need more money. You know what I mean? And maybe you can't afford it. And you maybe start fighting at home with a wife. You see, every woman wants a successful husband. If you don't have it, one day you'll be there, she'll send you a lawyer or a letter, I want a divorce. You are breaking your home.
So make money.
You got to make money. You got to work hard. You don't have to be lazy. You have to make money.
I love that.
It's money which does everything.
Chairman, Honorable Harry Zako, it's such a pleasure to sit with you.
Thank you.
As we talk about Father's Day. We wish you, once again, Happy Father's Day in advance.
Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. And
I'll come back to the studio another day.
I can't
Mother's Day is past.
Yes, we'll find another reason. Oh, so nice meeting you too. Harry Zako, everyone. And we've still got your voice notes to come. We've got your phone calls, your messages, so many of them. This one is from Ni in Dakuman. He says, our ladies are now telling men to cry when they are faced with challenges which hit them hard. But can you imagine the kind of records these same ladies will be carrying around anytime you get a little misunderstanding with them? Can you imagine sitting in front of your in-laws who have been told you cry at home? Do you know what they will perceive you to be? Food for thought. Happy Father's Day to all daddies. Oh, goodness. This one says, Happy Father's Day to my dad, Professor Fred Mate in Adenta. He's 95 years old. We appreciate all of your sacrifices, your love and care for us, and Mom over the years. We love you so much. It's from all of your children, Millie, Osum, Mabel, and Mamle. Listen, call us, okay? Let's talk about it. Why? Why do you love your father? Let's hear some stories. Or if you're a father and you feel a little bit underappreciated sometimes, share your stories with us, you know? The hardships of being a father.
We appreciate you.
We love you.
Yeah.
So call us. We are ready to listen. Call us. The numbers, as always, 0302 216 541 and 055 1111 997. Okay, 0302 216 541 and 055 1111 997. Mr. Francis Kwame Abuchi is my first love. Let me. Where is that message? It just disappeared from my screen as I was reading it. Yes, Mr. Francis Kwame Abuchi is my first love. He will tell you that if you don't go to church, you won't eat. But that day you eat most in the house. I didn't understand why he did all that, but now I'm grateful for his discipline. Because of my dad, today I'm a lawyer. Education to him was everything. Every year when I wrote the entrance exams to the law school and didn't make it, he would encourage me and tell me to try again. Thank you, Dad, for always having confidence in me. All I ever want is to make you proud every day. That's wonderful. I didn't see the name of the author of that one, but we certainly appreciate your message. So, listen, let those calls start coming through. We want to talk about all aspects of being a father, whether you're a father yourself or whether you want to celebrate your own father or whether you want to talk about what is hard about being a father. Whatever it is, we want to hear from you. Mohammed is on the line. Mohammed, good morning. Is that Mohammed?
Yes.
Good morning, my brother. How is Kumasi today?
Kumasi is battling and this year.
Right, Mohammed, it is very loud where you are, so we're struggling to hear you. Can you reposition yourself?
Is it okay now?
Let's see. We'll work with it. Talk to us, Mohammed.
It is because I'm on the high street. That's why.
Okay. Go ahead, please. Right, we've lost Mohammed there. Let's see if we can get a better connection. Please call us back, Mohammed, if you can. We'd love to hear you a bit clearer. You know the number 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. Peter is in Teshi. Hi, Peter. Good morning. Do we have Peter?
Yeah, Peter. Kojo, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Peter. Thanks for calling us.
Yes, I wanted to celebrate my father. He died in 1989, 4 February. Quite a long ago.
Wow.
I just want to celebrate the Haris Akko.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, happy Father's Day, advance. But you should have asked a question about House of Folk and then why Haris Akko is a footballer and none of his children are not playing football. You should have asked him to say something about it for us. So I wish him happy Father's Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling, Peter. All right, Kofi Bedu is in Kumasi. Hello, Kofi.
Hello, Kojo.
I'm very well. Thanks for calling.
Good. Kojo.
Yes, sir.
Hero. You watch the hero. Got sick in my
Oh, Kofi, we can't hear a thing. We can't hear a word you're saying. I don't know what the problem is with the lines from Kumasi today. Let's hope for a better, a clearer one with Stephen. Stephen, good morning.
Good morning, brother. So far as you are in Kumasi, I want to speak to you, brother.
Feel free, my brother.
Okay. My papa, a friend, Amwa. Now, the man we are brother was 6 months. Upon the enjoy brother. The Damasi. You will be here as summable, and you have 49 when you be a JJ. Papa, that means so baby, I will be here.
Somebody name my
room. But your friend, Mr. Amwa. Mr. Amwa, but that was it. Crow, just so pa, what's it? And then, and then, mma obiara nyɛ krɔmfoɔ obiara nkɔwie obiara nyɛ ntɔpakɔfoɔ yɛankye obiara ntom da nka wodɔ ne ɔmu buro mu ade tete yɛ nti no anɛnnɛ ama yɛ nnipa titiri kwa yɛ nsi ɛkɔdu timi saa mu a meda wate na meda ɔdedɔ pakyɛ ma no asi.
Thank you for calling. That's Stephen thanking his father for all the sacrifices he made for him. That's wonderful. You can call us too, 0302-216-541, 055-111-997. If it's just to celebrate your father, you can do so. Or if you want to tell us about your experience as a father, the good and the bad experiences. Yeah, we want to hear them. Is it sometimes hard being a dad? Do you sometimes feel underappreciated? Tell us about it, you know. Maybe hearing it here is what will make the attitudes change, right? We have Service, that's the name I'm seeing here, calling us from Kaleo. Service, is that your name?
Yes, please.
It's great to hear from you. Thank you for calling us.
Thank you too.
So, talk to us, Service.
Yes, I want to wish my father, Jacob Domba Bansebo, a very, very happy Father's Day in advance. He has been a very great father, making sure that he showed us the way, living the life he wanted us to live himself. And I must say, I am visually impaired, and anybody who has really seen somebody who is visually impaired through school knows how difficult it is. But he has always been that source of encouragement, that person who has always made sure that we never lack anything, and has always pushed us to move forward and get to the apex of our lives. So we are very grateful to him, together with my two siblings and the whole family. We wish him a very happy Father's Day in advance.
Thank you so much, Service. Let's come down to Legon. This is Isaac. Hi, Isaac. Good morning.
Good morning, KY. How are you?
Sure, not bad at all. Good to hear from you, Isaac.
Yeah. And happy Father's Day in advance to you, Winston, and then my friend Raymond.
Thank you very much.
I want to celebrate my father. Actually, my dad died when I was 9 years.
Wow.
But the little I saw of him, he loved me, he loved his children. He wasn't the best man, but I love him for the DNA that I have. Because I learned he really loved people and he did everything to make people happy. One example is his father left them a vast land in the village. His siblings refused to go to take care of it. He went, he made a big cocoa farm, but shared with his siblings before he passed away. So I really thank him, and I think I have that kind of DNA. I love people. I love seeing people happy. So I thank God for his life, and I say may God bless his soul wherever he is.
Oh, that's great, Isaac. Thank you for that. Joanna is in Dansuman. Hi, Joanna.
Hi, Coach. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
And I'm celebrating all fathers in advance.
Yeah.
Because my father is late, but I would say he was a father that cares for the children. Everything. I will not say nothing was lack in the house. So I will say God bless him and all fathers who are even not caring for their children. God bless them too, because it is not their fault. God should help them to take care of them. And Kojo, your birthday, I couldn't say hello to you.
Oh.
Hello to you. You know, I also in June born.
Are you? So, which day?
I'm 14 today.
14. Oh, fantastic.
Happy birthday.
That's today, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Joanna.
Thank you. And bye-bye.
And goodbye to you. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for calling us, Joanna. Jake is in Kokumlemle. Hi, Jake.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
And how are you doing?
We're fantastic here in Kokumlemle with you.
Great. And I want to wish you and those guys there happy Father's Day in advance.
Thank you, Jake.
Joe, I think the fathers of today need to be appreciated. The fathers of today need to be praised because it's not easy taking care of children, paying school fees, ensuring that there is peace, there is harmony at home. But have you noticed apparently that when it comes to Father's Day celebration, fathers are less celebrated?
Mm-hmm.
And I have discovered one reason. See, as you are working, like Harry Zakor said something very phenomenal. Work hard, make money to take care of the home.
Yeah.
But it comes with a trade-off. You need to trade off something. Working very hard, spending more time to make money for the home also means that you aren't going to be around totally or all the time for the children. So you're working very hard, making the money, give to the woman, give to your wife, go pay the children's school fees, buy clothing for the children, put food on the table. It has come to a point where the mothers, the wives, would have to let the children know the role that the father is playing. I'm a worker just like you. I would have wished to stay at home 24/7 to be there for the children. But when you do that, that money that you have to work hard to bring to take care of the children is not going to be there. And you can't give the best of life you want for the children, as Harry Zakor have said. And so I want to take this opportunity to plead with our wives, the women, consciously let the children know what the fathers are doing, the sacrifices they are making to put you in school, to pay your school fees, to buy clothing, to put food on the table. Because it is not easy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jake. And that was very heartfelt. Lino or Lino?
Lino is the name. Lino is the name.
Lino of Ashaman. How are you, Lino?
I'm good, my brother.
Brilliant. Thanks for calling.
Happy Father's Day in advance to you and your guys.
Thank you. To you too, I guess.
Sorry?
Are you a father too?
No, I'm not a father.
Okay. Well,
Yes,
then still in advance for the future. Happy
in
Father's
advance,
Day.
yeah. I want to wish my father, Kwame, Washington, Agborosu. He's in the village, Machiagozuma. You know, when we were growing up, my father said one thing. He said, when you respect somebody, you are rather fooling the person. And that thing has really reached me up to now. You know, the sacrifices that they made back at the village. The 3 meal square that they give us. When you're on your own, before you know that your fathers have been a hero, all this was.
Yeah.
When you're on your own and you're providing for yourself. That's where you realize that your parents have been a hero, and I want to celebrate my father. Even though the best of life that we want couldn't come as we wish, but he was there throughout the years and giving us whatever we need.
Yeah.
Strong 5 boys in a family, and the girls in addition. Charlie, it wasn't easy, but I want to celebrate him today. And one man is worth mentioning, Kweku Odime, that the man is really, really good and being a godfather to me. I want to wish him happy Father's Day in advance.
Wonderful.
And thank you, and the good work you guys are doing at Joy.
Bless you, Lino. Thank you for calling. Our very own Bishop is calling us from Asante Mampong. Hi, Bishop. How are you? Is Bishop on the line?
Yes, please.
There you are, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing well, Kojo. How are you too?
Not bad. Good to hear from you.
Yeah. My father is no more. But he's Ignatius Sibri Ayamba. He died on the 8th of November 2012 at age 77. He was really a father to 6 of us, but 2 are no more. We are left with 4. Our mother died when I was the firstborn, 14 years old in secondary school Form 1. Do you know that this man never married until his death? Just because he has love for us. He was a peasant farmer and a laborer.
Yeah.
But he saw the need to be with us. He will always encourage us when he hasn't gotten to give us. He will refer us to our grandmother, his own mother.
And with that support, though our mother was in business, bringing people and helping him, but she died so early.
Yeah.
This our father took care of us. And when I lost my sight, when I was 32 years, this man was still by me and always encouraging me and telling me that I should depend on the Lord. I shouldn't think about losing my sight. God knows why he has done so. With my sisters, this man were able to bury him in 2012. And we still depend on what he tells us to live today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
He's
touching.
a good father. We're born in Salaga, Yamba. We cherish you. Wherever you are, we say you were really a father.
Thank you, Bishop. Thanks for sharing. And let's go to Nana in East Legon. Hi, Nana.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
Very well, and it's good to hear from you, Nana.
Yeah. My dad was different. He exhibited a different kind of fatherhood that wasn't the norm as to how a man is supposed to be. I don't know what he cannot do. I mean, domestically, you know. And I remember so many times people will contest that. People will call him out, where is your wife? Why are you doing this? This is supposed to be done by your wife. And this man just saw the whole thing different. Because of him, none of my brothers is lazy at the kitchen. We could all cook. We survived on our own when we left home. We survived on our own for a very long time because we could do all of these things on our own because someone did it for us to see. Someone did it, and we came to understand that it is basic for everybody to do.
Yeah.
What is the kind of dad that I have? When it comes to paying of the school fees, those ones are there. But the little things, it is very basic but fulfilling, you know. And I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank him wherever he is. This Father's Day, I'm just going to wire him some money. I know he's going to come here and say, "Okay, you send me the money. You should take off yourself." But that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because the gift that he's giving us, trust me, it's like I'm saying, basic but very fulfilling.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you for sharing. That's wonderful. All right, then. So let's go to Bubuashi. Hello, Rose.
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Rose.
Also, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, tears are in my eyes as I remember my father.
Oh.
My father was a great man, a provider, a prayerful man. My father prayed always and provided for us. We are three. But he wasn't limited to us three. He gave to everyone that came our way. Our childhood friends, our schoolmates, our classmates, my father was there. And one thing my father did for me, we're in Liberia and we watching, and my father prayed that if anything will happen, it should not happen to him. He should die, and we should survive. And for true, when time came, my father was killed for our sake, and we were able to escape, and my father died. My father is a great man, and I pray that he rests in heaven, that his soul can rest in God. And I pray, I thank God for all the fathers that came into my life. Since I came back to Ghana, I have so many wonderful fathers. My priest, fathers in my church, fathers in my business, and everywhere. I congratulate them. Men are great, and we gave them. Even my husband, I congratulate him to be a good father to my children.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Rose. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, your father would be very proud to hear that. Okay, let's go to Teshi. Hello, Niokai.
Yeah. Well, good morning.
Good morning, my boss.
Yeah, my name is Niodai.
Niodai. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to wish all men happy Father's Day in advance. I'm a father too, but now I understand the that our grandfathers and our fathers said that but it's not easy.
Yeah.
I thank so much for taking care of me. But the time I was 8 years, I stayed with my father. He's the one who teach me how to make cook, how to cook.
Yeah.
Or how to make soup, stew, and everything. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, there's nothing that I cannot cook. I can do everything about cook. It's my father who teach me all these things. My mother. Right now, I'm saying that my father has done well. But if I'm putting down top money, I'm paying school fees, I'm doing it. So this is how my father passed through. Was not me alone. We are about 9.
Wow.
And my father take off all of us. But when it reached Father's Day, we didn't hear anything good concerning our fathers. But I'm saying that God should bless my father. Right now, it's no more. It is the late. It's called an Oakland. He worked at the post office.
Yeah.
May God rest his soul. Whatever is God, he has done well. But if my son come home, Daddy, they say we should buy textbooks. My son was in the SS. They say free agents, but it's not free because we are buying textbooks.
I feel you, Neokai. Okay, let's go back to Kumasi. Hello, Christiana.
Good morning, Virgil.
Good morning.
Please, my name is Christiana. Just before I speak, calling from Kumasi.
Wonderful.
As for this year, we want to celebrate our dad, Kwajo.
Please go ahead.
Yes, unfortunately, my dad's birthday is on 16th. That is on Father's Day.
Wow.
Yeah, his name is Mr. Augustine Sid at Offenso Abobo. I want to celebrate him this morning.
Wow.
My mom died when we were very young. My younger sister was 2 years, but he's too young for us. And he's taking care of us.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And we do appreciate all his efforts for all of us.
That's lovely, Christiana. Thank you.
I just pray that God will bless him and then grant him long life.
Amen.
For him to also eat the fruit of his labor.
Yeah. That's lovely.
We do appreciate him for what he done for us.
Thank you, Christiana. Okay, we're coming closer to home. Airport residential area. That's where Liberty is. Hi, Liberty.
Good morning, Koju.
Good morning, my brother.
This very day. I wasn't on talking terms with my daddy when he passed. He had 5 wives, 5 women, and we were 15 in number.
Wow.
He couldn't take care of any of us. So at a point in time, I was so much upset with him. And then today as I speak, I wished he's around because I realized that he was trying to teach me things that he couldn't do so that I can do better than what he is doing. I have 2 children. They're all at the uni level. And sometimes when they make requests and I give them, I shed tears. Even though I didn't get what they have right now. I think my dad also did well by marrying a good woman. So my mother was able to take care of us. So no matter what the situation is, I believe our fathers deserve applause. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Wow, that's a tough one, Liberty. I can't imagine how it feels. Chidiak. Chidiak is our last caller from La. Hello, Chidiak.
Yeah, Kwajo.
My boss.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
We are talking about responsible good fathers, isn't it?
We are talking about
fathers. What about
fathers.
the irresponsible bad fathers? What do we have for them too? You have so much in the society, a lot of them. They bring forth children, they don't care whatever the children eat. They just throw them away. What do we have for them? Outside, the Lord takes care of them. Here, nothing. So please, let's fight for those let's look out for that. The irresponsible men. Thank you.
Thank you for calling, Chidiak from La.
Daddies, them say we don't know how to marry, we just they worry.
5 siblings. So when I started having my monthly period, it was my father who taught me how to use. In those days, this cotton wool was common. That was what we were using. My father would go to the store, market, buy the cotton wool, sit down and cut it in the sizes that he felt is good for me. So I grew up. When I married and started giving birth, father would wake up early in the morning, prepare hot water for me, wake me up, then call me to go and have my bath.
Messages coming through. We'll read a few in a moment. We've also got birthdays to do.
There's also supposed to be Kizomba lessons for only fathers.
Oh,
if you are stressed at home, you come and take the lesson.
Where?
Yes. I'm not going to set it up.
Good luck. The new order of retirement is
Samuel
here.
Dame says there's one at Afrikico. See, for the life of me, I could have never thought Samuel Dame is the one showing me where Kizomba happens in the
Why
Republic.
does he know?
I mean, that's...
Why does Samuel Dame know where
I'm
they
shocked.
do Kizomba? Anyway, as a counselor, people confess things to you.
Now,
Aaron, you don't know Samuel Dame is a counselor.
It was covered that to the counseling services online.
But you know, he counsels a very specialist group.
Please, yes, true.
Those who are melanin challenged.
Yes.
Those who don't have a lot of melanin.
We can
in their
speak true
system.
to power wherever they appear. We can speak true to power.
We don't fear you.
Yes.
Samuel Dame. It's Friday.
Yeah.
You won't get us out till Monday.
Monday cries a holiday.
All right, well, the new order of retirement is here. Now you can retire on your own terms with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life. Yes, simply invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and start receiving monthly income to enjoy the perfect retirement. It's that easy. Best part is you get to enjoy salary increase 16% in 2023-24. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or just go to oldmutual.com or dial star 789 star 01 hash to request a call. Obrapa ahotonkwa. Old Mutual. Do great things every day.
Now, the month of June isn't just the month for Father's Day, even though that's absolutely important, as we have shown today. It's also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes.
And to mark this important occasion, LNKR is offering free empathetic listening sessions exclusively for men. Oh, wonderful. On Sunday the 17th and Monday the 18th. So whether you're a dad, a son, a brother, or just a guy who needs to talk to someone, this is your chance to prioritize your mental health. Call LNKR on 0596324633, and I deliberately took it slowly so that I can write it down. 0596324633. They listen. LNKR. They listen. It's called Free Empathetic Listening Sessions.
Yeah.
You would need it.
These guys are doing a great job.
Oh, you know them?
I think they're called Linker.
Oh, Linker.
Yes, Linker.
Because I was wondering the LNKR.
Very strange
anonymity
abbreviation,
anonymity in the name. Oh, yes. And you should call, right? Whichever problems you have.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody.
Sometimes
you just need
that's
to
all
share
you need.
because the opportunity for sharing, they are extremely limited. Yes. So you have to be sharing more. Sharing is caring. And a problem have shed is half solved, right?
That's true.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now, this it always excites me to give this piece of information because it could be the solution to unemployment. Instead of sitting at home scratching your head, you could become a flight attendant or perhaps check-in staff or ticketing staff. I always admire their uniforms at the airport. TravelX Group can make that happen for you. Now, they're giving you the opportunity to get trained in IATA travel and tourism courses, as well as other aviation-related professional courses, okay? So you can learn and be equipped for diverse corporate fields as well. The training periods are either 6 months for most of the courses, and the classes are very flexible, or you could do the 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., which is the morning session, or the 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., which is the evening session. Payment plans are available. You can get a certificate and an internationally recognized diploma, which you get after you successfully go through the program. The TravelX Group is celebrating 32 years, and they are offering amazing discounts. So hurry up, visit their new office, which is at Cargo Door Airport, behind the KLM office. The email is travelxgroupltd@gmail.com. Call 024-656-7898.
Now, are you ready for the most exciting inter-school debating competition of the year? It's the 6th edition of the annual Ashanti Regional Senior High Schools Debate. This is brought to you by your superstation, Love 99.5 FM, in partnership with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter. From the 14th of June 2024 to the 5th of July, join us on Love FM 99.5 FM, Monday to Friday. 5th of July is very close to the day kings were born. Monday to Friday, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. We're also live on Facebook at Love FM, Joy FM, and X. Witness the contest of wits, intelligence, and amazing debating skills from students of Prempeh College, or aka Kumasi Persek, TI Ahmedia SHS, Opokuai SHS, St. Louis SHS. There is also Konongo Odumasi SHS, Opon Memorial SHS, Presbyterian SHS, Kumasi High School, and many more. The 2024 Love FM Pepsodent High School Debate has entered into its one-sit stage, proudly brought to you by the Multimedia Group Limited. Love FM 99.5 FM, Joy 99.7 FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime, and Joy Learning TV channels. Our partners include the Ghana Education Service, the Conference of Heads of Assisted Senior High Schools, and the Ashanti Regional SRC. This event is brought to you and sponsored by Jackson University College, Christian Service University, Big refreshing moments, and Cowbell Milk. Come cheer your alma mater to victory. It's the Love FM Pepsodent High School Debate who grabs the bragging rights in this year's debate. Watch out. This event will be live on Joy Prime and Joy Learning TV channels on the Multi TV channel. Kojo, did you see the results of yesterday's regional science and maths quiz? Have you been seeing that? Have you been following the results? Or I should give you some latest happenings there.
Why don't you give it to me?
Yes. Do you want? Which one do you want to wonder? Aaron, Presec competed,
Aaron is
right?
excited.
A school. Please, Aaron, he needs a microphone to participate in this conversation. Yes, the results. Some are very, very excited about the results. Yes, some have seen that a single school, when others are getting 12, 2, 4, and 17. One school, is it 70 something? 76.
Which school is that?
Yes, if you add the other 2 schools and multiply by 2, they will still not be up to the one that's actually getting the 76. But Kojo, you should know that.
Accra Academy had 42 at the end of the play.
Is it Accra hot?
Please, too much information flying off air.
No, okay,
just give us the results. Which school?
Take your time. You see, sometimes you take your time. Calm down, okay?
What you have to say is not that special.
It's greatness.
Presec 1. Anna.
No, that's not just it.
Okay.
Kingdom
Books and
with
Stationery.
the massive somebody is asking me about time. Hey, they are
Kingdom Books and Stationery. is your number one supplier of quality office essentials, equipment.
So you have moved on.
Yes. You go to kingdomstoreonline.com where you can buy some of these amazing things, and they will deliver to your home or office in very good time. Free delivery for those in Accra and Tema. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
Yes, we at the Multimedia Group are proud to announce that we are the official free-to-air radio broadcast rights owners of Euro 2024. We shall deliver live commentary of selected games, including the opening game and the final, with our team of talented commentators and analysts on Joy FM, Love FM, Hits FM, Adom FM, Insure FM, and Asempa FM. Apart from the live radio commentary, the Multimedia Group has also curated custom Euro 2024 shows on radio, TV, and digital, as well as live viewing events. Kojo, you shall present all aimed at delivering unparalleled experience of the competition to you, our dearest and cherished audience. Now, the Multimedia Group's radio broadcast coverage of the Euro 2024 tournament is by courtesy Sporty TV and Sporty Bet. Watch selected matches of Euro 2024 live on Sporty TV channel 36 on your digital TV sets. Kojo, Euro 2024 on Joy 99.7.
Fantastico.
Birthday.
All right. So, just before while you're looking up the birthdays, this one came through. It says, Kojo, happy Father's Day to you all. My dad was a hero. He had 12 children.
Hey.
Everyone was educated, including his siblings, to university levels.
My role model.
Yes, including
from Harris Accord to this one.
Including with the girls, when education was not common in those days, in the 50s through to the 80s. He did that single-handedly, and that included his nieces and nephews and others. He was a father and a mother. He provided all our needs all the time. He bought the menstrual pads for all the girls. He sacrificed all, even his clothes, for us. He taught us many things: to be godly, humble, decent, study and work hard, be kind to all, including visitors, etc. He passed in 2002. Mr. Peter Yao Tennyson Afele was my dearest dad. Still missing you, Dad. Rest well. And that's from Anne Afele.
Now, today is the birthday of Jidana Seli Sanid of ICS. He is the child of Suleiman and Jom Sanid. Suleiman Sanid, the member of parliament for Afwano North. Today is his son's birthday. Jidana Jeli Sanid.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Thanks so much for listening. Have a wonderful weekend. The